using crocodile stats.
Just to muddy the waters further.
Because they don't have alligator stats.
Well, that's lame. It turned out to be a druid named Taka. And we got a bunch of cool stuff. We discovered that I don't remember the name of the guy we were looking at. Started with an E. Enfys. Enfys's body is no more. It was dinner.
Well, and G's.
And G's, but we didn't care about G. We cared about
Wow.
Hey, I was told we were looking for Enfys. We were looking for Enfys.
That's true.
We found a bunch of stuff down there, and then we left. And what the hell? Oh, and then Jalen and Hazel. Hazel told Jalen about her past, and they might go on a camping trip. And Argos and Goldson and Dev went to the Fox and Dove to talk to Maven and found out that all of the altars under the Lions Pride houses are gone, disappeared, ported out. And Melos finally made it to the not the Golden Crown, the Silent Crown. I think. Oh, and then, of course, Dev wandered into an alternate dimension or something or other. minor event. I think that's everything. There were very few events that took a very long time.
We got a list of everyone in the Lions Pride.
We do. I'm so happy.
Yeah,
also, I think two of them are dead because I was reviewing my notes, and I think Melis might have killed two of them. I
guess granted that's not the complete list. Like that's the list. Of
no, but it's the list I've got at the moment.
It was like the more important people that I had made up. There's obviously person 1 through like 40 that are probably in it also.
I'm sure.
Babies, I assume.
Yeah. I mean, you guys also somebody I can't remember. I think it was Melos. Learned probably the first one to notice that the guard present seems to be cut in half roughly, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, a guard has been cut in half? Or
yes.
The guard presence has been cut in half.
All the guards are now just half of a guard.
Is it midsection or vertical section?
I'll leave that to you guys.
Hamburger or hot dog?
Yeah. I'll leave that up to the players.
Has anybody seen Corpse Bride, where the guy literally just splits in half, and he's just like a walking
Nope, but I'm gonna have that image in my head for the rest of the night. I think it's a stop motion.
Well, because it's about dead.
Oh yeah, it's stop motion.
Right? So,
Tim Burton movie.
Splits in half, and then you can see his insides. So, okay.
Is Corpse Bride actually a Tim Burton, or was that a weird one that wasn't technically Tim Burton?
I think
it's Tim Burton.
It was not Tim Burton?
Too sure.
Oh really? Corpse Bride?
Yeah, it was. I must be thinking of Coraline. I think Coraline wasn't technically.
Coraline's like a.
It's just very Tim Burton-esque.
Coraline's so good.
It's the guy who does all the work on Tim Burton stuff. That's what the connection is.
Yeah,
but
it was
creepy as book.
Coraline was Neil
Gaiman.
Armstrong.
Gaiman. There we go.
Neil, really?
Well, he wrote it.
Neil Patrick Harris? Shit.
Yes, Neil Patrick Harris. That one.
No.
Do you know? Fun fact about Coraline, do you know it was supposed to be a musical, and They Might Be Giants were supposed to do all the music?
Really?
That tracks.
That's pretty cool.
There's only one song that made it in when the dad sings about her. Making up a song about Coraline. Yeah. Anyway.
I just haven't... Yeah, I'm not saying it's not a good movie.
Yeah, what the hell's wrong with you, Matt?
Just looked really creepy when I was little. When it came out.
It looks creepy to me as an adult, so no judgment.
Yeah, I mean, it still looks creepy, but I can probably handle it now.
The ending kind of falls apart, but the rest of it's great.
It
becomes like a video game. Collect 3 of these and you win.
The behind the scenes, the lady actually, she does tiny knitting. So all of the little sweaters and mitts and everything that's knitting is actually knitted by hand with just tiny micro threads, and the lady sat there and knit everything. So,
I mean, Leica does crazy stuff. They're a force into themselves.
Amazing.
Did anything else happen?
I don't think so.
We found Redwall.
Yes, the alternate dimension. Yeah.
Possibly.
I think that was it.
Yeah. because it kind of ended with you guys pretty late in the day for you. I think you guys were all meeting up back home.
Yeah. I was
Some
like,
of us
glad-
were heading home.
Mello stayed for a while with Mona, hanging out at the Silent Crown.
Jalen is going to the Silent Crown later tonight
Jalen's going later tonight.
because I have to meet
It'll
up.
probably be like a. I mean,
Yeah.
probably by later tonight's probably by the time.
Yeah, basically I was coming back. I was cleaning up. I had like 1 or 2 things, and then I was heading because I have to meet Radmir.
Oh, and Goldson was at the shop.
Yep.
Okay. Stuff and things.
Trying out the.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's right. You got a new staff.
He didn't get it yet.
Not yet.
Getting a new staff. So, Dev. You last night took a stroll, or not last session, took a stroll through Ifia Gardens looking for Mosey. Seemed like you couldn't find him. Less about you couldn't find him, more he just didn't show up to be found, or it seems like you get the sense that maybe he didn't want to be found.
Mhm.
But you ended up running into a familiar squirrel. The squirrel kind of chatted with you in a way. You tried to give the squirrel back the golden acorn. They seemed kind of into it, and then they did some charades asking you to follow to the Silent Grove. You followed Peaches to the grove. As you got to the base of it, she kind of tried to charades her way through explaining, hey, follow me farther in. You bought it. You went with it. You started making your way in, kind of following Peaches as she would zigzag through, stopping every now and then when she'd lose sight of you. You get to kind of this area where these 2 trees kind of come up and then kind of merge together, and in between there was like a thicket of kind of low branches and some vines, and just some stuff that was kind of like covering an entryway, kind of like a nature's door, I suppose. And you sort of kind of got this realization that you've been walking in here a lot longer than you think. Like, it seemed like you maybe had strolled in here and strolled for about like a half hour or something, but you're pretty sure it's been 3 to 4 hours wandering around following Peaches. And she continues into this kind of thicket, motioning you to follow. And as you do, you kind of keep following. This light starts to kind of get brighter until you're kind of blinded and unsure of what to do, but you just kind of keep going forward until the light just kind of disappears and you see Peaches standing in front of you. Except instead of being maybe a foot tall tops, they look like they've got to be probably almost 6 feet tall, as they're now looking down at you, probably a head, 2 heads probably bigger than you, and they're just kind of standing still, looking at you. Huh. Interesting choice. Well, you can understand me now, right?
Yes.
Perfect. This will make things a lot easier. I am General Peaches. I've been trying to communicate with you. Well, I mean, just recently, sort of. It's Devrin, right? I'm making sure that I translate it properly.
Why can you talk now? How are you so big?
I didn't change. You did. And if you look down at yourself, you will notice you don't have human hands anymore. You've got little small, like claw-like hands. Oh gosh, and this kind of light brown fur, and you've gotten a little more kind of like small and kind of round. Well, yeah, you can understand me because of where we are, and I got bigger because you are now a lemming. It looks like.
Lemming? I don't understand. Where are we?
Oh well, we are in the kingdom of Rodentia, in the Peregrine Glen. It's, I guess, I mean, it's a different dimension, right? Or a different plane.
Okay. This is a lot to take in.
I figured it would be like that.
Can I be human again? Am I stuck like this forever?
Once you leave, you'll turn back.
Well, that's a relief.
And depending on which nation you enter the Glen into, you'll change depending on what it is. So I need your help. That's why I brought you here. You've
been tracking me for a while, I guess, ever since we first met?
Sort of. I've been watching. Yes. And others have been watching as well.
What do you need help with?
Our king is dying. We have learned of a remedy, cure for him. And we've been looking for someone from outside of here with capabilities that may be able to go grab it. And you are one of the few one of the only ones I trust.
I'm sorry about your king, but why me? I mean, there's kind of a lot going on our plate already.
I understand. That's sort of what the cat said as well. But you are very capable, you and your friends, and, well, this may sound weird, but I know you have a good heart, and that we can trust you. You won't abuse this knowledge that you have. Unlike other people.
Can I tell my friends about this place?
Sure. I'm not saying you have to keep it a secret. It's more so you won't try to control us. Be our god. That's what I think he would try to is going for. That blind fool sometimes.
Are you talking about Mosey?
Yes. And you see her, you're in kind of this cave, but it does look like it's like kind of a battle room, like a war room where people have like a map. And you see this map of this area on the table, and it looks like this large kind of circle, like not a planet. Like you get the sense that it isn't like round, that it is a enclosed like glen, but you see different biomes kind of on the map. And you notice it looks like there's markings for like other nations, like the Canaday Empire, kingdom. I think that's what it was. It'd be a lot easier if my notes on this didn't get deleted. All that.
I should have looked up mine
before. Yeah, it does have all of the other animal kingdoms on there.
I mean,
will you help us?
I think that everyone should live for themselves and not under anyone else's thumb. So I'll do what I can. I don't want
appreciate it.
I don't want to see you lose your king, or worse, fall prey to someone who would rule over you. I've recently changed my opinion about him as well.
I don't want you to take my frustrations out as hatred towards the man. He's not a bad person. He's just pretentious. Believes he is better than everyone else, and it's something I don't have the energy or time to deal with right now.
I see.
But I do think he means well. Maybe.
Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about him.
Tell me what the remedy is and what we can do to help.
It is a special flower that grows in the Silent Grove. That's what makes this why we needed someone of capabilities. Outside of this place, we are nothing more than, well, than what you see all the time. It's called the Ragaz Orchid. Honestly, I don't even know if that's pronounced correctly, because it's R and then A with like a little curvy line above it. I don't know. G-A-Z?
I don't know what the A with the curvy line is.
Yeah,
but
I don't
sure.
know the curvy line. Yeah.
Ragaz sounds nice.
What are you doing just mashing accent keys? Why?
Because I'm translating stuff.
It's like Ragaz or something.
Ragaz? I don't know if that elongates it. I think the umlaut's elongate. Umlaut's elongate the vowel.
I don't know if I think umlauts just mean you pronounce both the vowels when they're together.
But it's usually because there's like, I think if you spell it out phonetically, there'd be like two A's would be there, so they put an A with an umlaut, so it'd be. I think I can't remember. German was like a decade ago for me.
I don't know. I'm terrible at pronunciation and anything.
That's fair. I understand that. What's up?
You don't know how to pronounce it. Why didn't you just pick another word?
Because I liked what it looked like.
Okay, cool.
Read it on paper, it looked great.
Sick.
Where in the Silent Grove does the flower grow? And why is it so difficult to reach? I mean, I figure if anyone could reach it, it would be your kind.
Silent Grove has lots of dangers. It took us a long time to get this pathway safe from the base of the forest to here. It is. I've been told through our research that it is not incredibly rare, but it does grow in places in the Silent Grove where life has begun and ended.
What exactly?
Two people just fell on a screen on the
side.
Camping trip.
I assume it's where if something has died in the spot and something's been born in the spot.
Okay.
It is. I believe they said it was gold and magenta in color. If that helps. Who knows? This may be a complete long shot. We may be being tricked, but the king says this will be a cure for him.
How sick is he?
It's hard to tell. Some days it seems like he's doing all right. Others can't get out of bed, can barely form sounds, just little squeaks.
I understand. I mean, if it's just a case of bringing the flower back, I don't see why that should be too hard.
That's all I ask is if it's possible, if you could just search and if you come across it, just
Sure. Yeah. I'll do that for you.
and we will pay. We have a large quantity of golden acorns.
What do these do exactly? I've never really found out any use for them. You gave me this one, but...
Their currency.
Ah. Do I know, are they like actual gold, or...
Make an intelligence check.
8.
8. You're pretty sure they're solid gold. That were hand carved into acorns.
Ah. Okay. Well, I mean, we'll never turn down gold, but...
We also have cheese. Lots of cheese. if that will help with as a reward.
Yeah, I could do with some cheese.
Thank you, Dev. Dev, or is it Devin? I've heard a couple.
You can call me Dev.
I appreciate it, Dev. This means a lot. The king is very important to us. You're gonna have you won't be able to find this place on your own. If you do come across the orchid, just either go back to the gardens or to the bookstore, and I'll find you. Actually, do not go to the bookstore.
Why not?
I've been expressly no. Yeah, right? What's the word? Explicitly. Thank you.
Either one works.
I'm
Like
trying to
expressly
translate
too,
it
yeah.
from squirrel to English. I've been explicitly told to keep you guys out of this, to not ask for help.
Well, I can try to keep it quiet from my friends and just search on my
No,
own.
I don't recommend you going alone, but just keep it from the cat.
Okay. What's the cat's name? Alex? Is it Alex?
Doc.
No, Duck. Interesting.
He worries it's too dangerous for his pet to go.
His pet being Hazel?
So that the horns, the dress,
Glasses?
yes,
Cute dress?
Hazel.
Right.
That seems more like a chipmunk name, not a person name.
Well, if every person turns into something like this when they come here, then maybe it is.
Maybe. But just go to the gardens if you find it. Your friends are more than welcome to know. Just not the cat.
That's fair. Your secret's safe with me, I guess.
And maybe don't tell Mosey if you want.
Wouldn't plan on it.
Thank you, Dev.
Is he a danger to you? Or anyone else?
His danger lies only in his ego. He means no one no harm ever. He just thinks he's more capable and more right than you'll ever be, and thinks that whatever opinion, whatever decision he has for you is probably better than whatever thought.
I see.
He thinks the gods talk to him.
He may not be wrong, but fair enough. I'll keep this secret from him.
I should probably lead you out of here just so you stay on the safe path. It's going to be hard to communicate once we leave. So if there's no other questions you have, I'm ready to go whenever you are.
I'll look for you in the gardens.
Let's go. And she heads back out the way she came. Follow.
Yeah. Yeah. Are there multiple exits from that worm room?
Nope.
Just the one?
I mean, yeah, there is that door, but there's also on the other side. It looks like there's like a little round kind of like door. It looks like it's probably made out of cork.
Okay. Yeah, I'll follow Peaches out.
Cool. You follow her out. You guys start making your way through. She has to stop every now and then, waiting for you to catch up. Make a perception check for me. Actually, sure. Yeah, perception check.
Wow. 9.
Okay. You'll eventually make your way back to town. While that's going on, Gold Sun, you are looking at getting a staff. You were thinking about trading in an axe and something else.
Oh yeah, so I was thinking about it's pretty much like go up to Christoph and then I pretty much like mention if he has components that I need to like fix my crystal tablet. I mean, I don't mention the tablet, but like I mentioned like the components needed to.
What are the
fix
components?
it. Yeah.
What are the components?
Oh yeah, you said you would provide me the list if I need it, because.
Why am I not remembering what this is? Where did you do?
Yeah, like you mentioned it to me, and then you said you had a list, and I assumed like you like first like just for like speed purposes, like you would kind of like let me know what those are and everything. So.
Sounds right. To fix. Sorry, what were we fixing again?
That that prints like the tablet that prints like does like a recording or like a video.
Oh yeah. Very true.
Essentially, yeah.
He would have the components. They're gonna cost a lot.
Okay.
He says the components for that it's probably gonna run you about 6,000 gold.
If you try to steal something, I will murder you.
Okay. Oh, fortunately, it's not too important. So, now I'll move on to like something from like the next thing that's affordable, which is I personally talk to him and say, do you have any 3 darts that you sell here? Or person's like throwing darts in there.
Yeah, and he pulls out this like large wooden box. It's like a wooden crate. It's just filled with different darts. They're all like slightly different. Like they're all slightly shaped differently, slightly different lengths. None of them are the exact same.
Okay.
3 for gold, I'll say.
3 per gold. Ooh, so let's see, 3 per gold. So 3 darts for a gold. Or
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so I'd like to take 3 darts and trade in my Axe Malice with the Rebuking Staff.
Okay. You go to hand over the Axe of Malice.
Yeah. Actually, before that, I kind of like do like a Marie Kondo and kind of like part ways with like the axe. And I say this out loud in front of him. Thank you, Axe of Malice. You've served me well. You've decapitated my enemies and violently hacked away my enemies as well. And with that, I must part ways with you. And then I just like toss it up in the air, like catch it, like handle first, and then just like hand it to him.
You do that. You toss it up in the air, catch it, handle first.
Uh-huh.
And you go to hand it him, and you're like, "Ah, but I can't. It's my axe.
Oh, Goldson, join the club.
You can't have it. It's mine." And you take the axe back, thinking better of it. I'll never part with this.
Uh,
It belongs to me. And then you put the axe away.
I'll just take 3 darts then.
Okay. So, okay. He just walks away, kind of confused.
So am I aware of this feeling, or is it just like kind of like
You are aware. You're aware of what just occurred and what happened. You're unsure, kind of why that happened. But as you think about it, you're like, I don't want to. This axe belongs to me. This is. Make an Arcana check if you want.
okie doke? Arcana. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, with disadvantage, 19 total.
Dang. You're pretty sure with what you've experienced with this group and just in life in general and knowledge of magic items, you're pretty sure this item's cursed.
Oh dear.
Because it's also, I think, triggered on you before.
Oh yeah, I think it's like when I rolled a natural 1, and that's when it lowered my max HP.
Yeah, you can't get rid of cursed items without a removed curse.
Oh boy.
But I love the speech. That was great. That just added more to it.
This axe is mine. I'll take 3 darts.
So you take the darts.
Yep.
You head out.
All right. Cool. So I mark off 1 gold.
Jalen, you were planning to go. You went back home, kind of cleaned up, and you were gonna.
Yeah, before I leave, I want to take that cheap dagger that I found in the pile near the grate and just give it a once-over to make sure it has no. If it literally just a piece of garbage, or does it have any kind of identifying marks or anything?
Okay. Do a perception check for me.
12.
It just looks like. I mean, it doesn't look like a piece of garbage. It does look like it's a decently made knife. It's nothing special, nothing fancy, but like this could cut a bitch easily.
Okay.
But there's nothing special about it.
Gotcha. Stuff in things wrong direction from not the Silent Crown.
I mean, yeah, you'd be going basically like horizontal before going south.
How far is it from our house?
Probably like a 20-minute walk.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll circle around, swing by Stuff and Things on the way. Real quick before I leave, I'm gonna pop in on Hazel. Hazel.
Yeah, what's up?
So obviously you're figuring out what to do about everything. Is it okay if I mention the name of the demon, as long as I don't say where I know it from, while I'm trying to figure out who the hell we're supposed to find? Okay, you froze. Okay. You froze with like this kind of bitch look on your face. I was just like, I'm sorry I suggested this.
I didn't even hear what you said.
I was asking if can I mention the demon's name to other people, as long as I don't say obviously where I heard it from, just that I know he has the power to remove memories.
Who's a demon?
Ramon.
Devil.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing for you to use any information that you need to help you, remove the price off your head.
Thanks.
Of course.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. I'll be back in a bit.
Of course, I'm just gonna clean up some stuff here, and then I'll probably head back to the mansion.
Okay, I think we're in the mansion.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You were in such a fugue state after telling me your life story.
Going out?
I'm gonna close the door on Hazel. I'll send Argos up if I see him.
Sorry. You go do your thing, don't worry, I'm full of brain.
And then I will swing my stuff and things on the way to Silent Crown.
You swing over the stuff and things. What are you getting?
I need another set of sending stones. How much is he going to charge me?
He'll charge you the same price he charged for the last pair.
Which was 300?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Was it more?
Nope, it was good. That's fine.
Oh, I thought it
300.
was less. So I almost said 150.
I gotta stop talking. Right, well,
See, I pause just a little bit.
now that we've locked in 300, how much does anybody remember what I got charged last time? Because I thought it was something ridiculous, like 650 or something.
You probably did get overpriced.
All right. So
When you walk in, he's a little confused and he seems a little unsure of what. Like, it seems like something occurred in the last 15 minutes or so that just rattled him. He's a little off his game.
I will fully take advantage of that and run off with a set of sending stones.
Got another set of setting sims.
And then I'll go to Silent Crown.
Cool. You head over to the Silent Crown. You make your way through. You get in there as you see Mona saying goodbye to somebody that looks familiar. And you do like a double take almost. Like, no, this isn't right. This can't be. How is this happening? How is this possible? You see Mellows there.
There goes the neighborhood.
Not Mellows. Yeah, Mellows.
Hello, Mellows.
Oh, Jalen, you've been keeping this bar from me. It's
Yeah,
so
I like it.
lovely.
I like existing on this plane, so yes, I've definitely been keeping it from you.
It's a shame it took this long.
It's
Good brandy.
such a shame it took this long. All those days and hours of you not having any access to this one place in this town. Mona, I've got a question for you.
Yes.
You're not Mona.
That's
Yeah, I thought you said Mellows also.
Too bad.
And she's like, you see her kind of like try to sober up. Yes, Jalen.
Yeah, okay, you two have been having fun tonight. You have to have a coin to get in here, right?
Yes.
I know you've mentioned teleport circles in the past. That doesn't circumvent any safeguards or anything.
You still need the coin to what? Didn't think about that. I mean,
Is this Matt or Mona?
I'm pretty sure Matt's leading.
this is
through.
Mona.
Okay.
Cool, just making sure.
I mean, we have the coin, so we can get in. I think I've had too much to drink to figure this one out right now.
Okay.
But you need a coin to get in.
Yes.
But we can also teleport in. But we have the coin when we teleport in.
Right.
We can't
So
teleport in without the coin?
we should figure that out. Can I see your coin real quick?
Why?
You don't have to give it to me. Just show me.
And she shows you the coin.
Cool. Second question. Are we missing anybody?
Not that I'm aware of.
Because, see, here's my coin. And there's this coin.
Whose coin is that?
I would love to know.
Yeah. You can ask everybody if they... Well, they wouldn't be in here if they didn't have the coin.
Hopefully.
Did you talk to
She has
Penelope?
very light hands. Sometimes she just picks things up. It's very disconcerting.
I mean, some people have lost their coins before, but I haven't.
Yeah, I
heard
remember
about
Penelope
anybody.
did, but she couldn't get in, but I didn't know if that was...
Yeah, she couldn't come in without it. But she usually uses the door.
Thankfully, we have a very small pool set of people to work from. Anyway.
I don't know who would be missing it.
I'm concerned about multiple scenarios. Because either somebody's missing their coin and is getting in, but what's more likely is somebody's just missing.
Yeah.
Missing or dead? Dead seems more likely in this town.
Well, if it's dead, then the coin was supposed to disappear.
I point to Mona. Yeah,
Interesting.
I saw Salvador. Salvador's died? No. Yes.
Yeah, Salvador.
I saw Salvador's coin disappear when he died at the night of the attack. So, you know, enjoy your hangover.
This is a way to end the night.
Yep.
I need to go. We'll solve this mystery in another time.
You good getting back, Mona?
Yes, and you see her float off and kind of like a staggering floating to like another room, and then you see like a light kind of come from under the doorway. You're pretty sure she teleported.
You know, she really shouldn't glide and
drink and glide.
So, Melos, you're here.
I am. I've been told we are members of a secret society dedicated to protecting this city, and I am honored to be here.
Yeah, it's me, Melos. Cut the crap.
Don't let me have any fun.
I mean, if you were having fun, then I would allow it, but you're just you, so...
Anyway, is that all you came here for?
No, I've got some other business to handle.
Well, I suppose since the mood's been killed, I'll move on.
Quick hypothetical for you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you were one of the richest people in Novi'luma.
Okay.
As annoying as I am, would you give up half of everything you were worth to kill me? Or to
Not
have
worth
me killed?
You're not worth that much.
See, that's what I'm thinking.
However, I don't truly hate you. I think your grandparents did.
But I mean, to the tune of $500,000? It just...
I don't know. Can they make you more dead for more money?
I did not question the ranking of dead, but, you know, supposedly they do it for $350, so they threw in an extra $150 to make sure I was well and truly dead.
What does the extra money get them? Does it bump it up in the urgency of the assassination? Because that would make sense to me.
I do not know. I would have to go back and ask the lovely people.
Well, yeah, it does seem odd, but I suppose if they truly hated you, they could have put that money down.
I don't understand that kind of hate, you know? Like, there was no love lost between us, but if I had $500,000, I would do something better with it than get them kill?
I don't know. I could put $500,000 down on Cedric. I could see that.
Again, annoying. I don't know. It's just been bugging me. Anyway, that's all.
I suppose they cared about you in a way.
Right.
Silver
They're done.
lining.
Yeah, it's not like you were nothing to them.
I mean, I do now officially have a price point, apparently, so that's something.
Exactly.
They didn't
Always the
just,
bright.
they didn't just, hand $100 gold over to whoever was kicking around Lion's Pride to get me bumped off. They went premium. So, I will take some solace in that.
Well, if that's everything, I think I'll be heading out. I have an office I need to inspect.
Oh, God. Why do people keep giving you things to be in charge of? I do not understand. And why do you keep wanting to be in charge of things? That's even more of a mystery.
Oh, it's just there's a level of joy I get out of it. I think I'd do it for free sometimes.
I think you are doing it for free.
Oh, there'll be other ways they pay me, I suppose.
I
Power can be its own reward.
I look forward to it.
Argos just felt a disturbance in the force.
I tried, guys. I tried to put a check and balance in there. Argos, the people need you.
It sounds so ominous.
Undercover is ominous.
Yeah.
I have good ideas.
Unfortunately, you do. I don't want to call them good, but definitely clever.
Genius ideas. Jalen, you're hanging around the Silent Grove for a bit?
Yeah, I need to find Radmir.
Gotcha. While you've been talking, Radmir has been hanging out. He was chatting up with, you're pretty sure, Ijiro Baroa, this large Iskavar gentleman, very pale skin, very jet black hair, and a samurai top knot. After he sees Mellow Sleeve, he kind of turns and makes Radmir turns and makes eye contact with you.
I'm gonna reach over the bar, grab a bottle and 2 glasses, and head to the room.
Cool. You head in the room. He follows a couple minutes later. Well, it seems your friend has made it here.
Yeah, what are the membership requirements again? Because I'm very confused.
If only I knew.
I'm not gonna dignify that. I'll pour out 2 glasses. Yesterday was not easy for me. Was not exactly in the mood for the conversation you wanted to have, but I was listening. I do want to keep working together, Radmir. I think somebody's got to keep an eye on the big picture in this town. And I think together you and I could hopefully keep things from going completely up in flames. But you have to understand that I'm not going to stop trying to pull kittens out of trees any more than you're going to stop tying up loose ends. And I think we have to accept that about each other if this is going to work.
I understand. And I don't think I'd be having this conversation and proposing this partnership if you weren't the person you are. And maybe I need to keep my frustrations in check sometimes when things become a little more stressful and difficult than I'd like. It is tough having been thrust into this position. I think maybe I understand why Emily left. It's not a lot of love for the job from others.
Well, and to that end, I don't think it's a smart move to go for the council.
I do not wish to eliminate them. They're so much. I think over time, it's a gradual thing that needs to happen. A change of slowly weaning off of a council and onto a singular figure that isn't going to be fought, that isn't going to have infighting and bickering and constant changing of seats because somebody decides to electrocute somebody.
I'm worried about what Frey will do if she senses that her newly established power is being threatened. I'm going to be blunt. Radmir, you're not great at the politics. I mean, neither am I, which makes us the two worst idiots to try and do any kind of political maneuvering. And the last thing we need in this town is more fracturing. We've already got Lion's Pride splintered off and coming for us. We pull into a power struggle between Frey and whatever coalition you've got. It's not just going to break the town, it's going to break the Silent Crown.
I understand that. And I'm not expecting this to be a quick and easy turnaround. It's not going to happen today or tomorrow or a month from now. Probably not even a year from now. Maybe not even 2 or 3. I think Frey will eventually get bored of I don't believe she's in politics because she wants to be all powerful. I think she's there to prove something. And I don't wish to have her as an enemy at all. I have nothing but respect for her. She is a beloved friend.
I say let her do her thing for now. She can deal with Melos and all the rest of the shenanigans in the town. We can focus on the bigger picture. Somebody's got to worry about the Forgotten, and I think they're getting lost in the shuffle of everything that's happened.
I agree with you, and I have not forgotten about them. We are talking as a group in the Silent Ground. Somebody was gonna reach out. You guys have seemed busy. A lot of us are busy. We haven't been able to find. We haven't been able to find Adrian or Mia lately to talk to, but
Wait, Mia's missing?
I mean, I don't think she's missing. She goes off on excursions.
Is there anybody else you haven't been able to get a hold of?
Just Adrian.
Can you show me your coin real quick?
Looks kind of confused, but pulls it out.
Cool, that's all. I found this one in the sewers. We're
Shit.
missing somebody.
Hey, Mia.
Thought you said Mia was fine.
I haven't talked to her in a few days. I don't know.
Do you know where she
Okay,
lives?
well,
Or where she frequents?
yes. Look, can we table the rest of this?
Sure.
We need to gather some of the others. We need to go and look for Mia.
Oh, one other thing. Since things in this town seem to move fast, I'm gonna pull out one half of the sending zone I just bought and toss it to him. You're not of the magically inclined persuasion that sends messages, so keep in case of emergency.
I appreciate it. Now, if you'll excuse me. And he gets up, kind of adjusts his jacket, and quickly walks out.
Radner, one last thing.
Yes, Jalen.
I know I've made your life difficult before because I've acted without thinking. So I want you to think long and hard about how difficult I could make your life if I put some effort into it. Don't threaten me or mine again.
He just walks out.
Throw back my glass and we'll go out a few minutes later.
Okay. You go out a few minutes later. You see that a group of 4 of the members are going to the teleportation room. And looks like they're bamfing out to go somewhere. What do you got planned?
Back home.
Cool. Argos, what have you been up to?
We're just at the manor, right?
Yeah. I don't know if you had anything you need to do, though.
I forget when we arranged to get the window fixed. Did I also hire folks to fix the window at my house?
No, you did not.
Well, I asked.
Yeah.
I should probably do that.
And the windows are fixed at the manor now. I don't think you had Did you have the gold then to fix it?
Ooh, I think that's what it was.
That might have been it. I think we discussed it, and then you decided you didn't have the money to spend on it. Don't drown in the burrito.
I am drowning in the burrito, and it's delicious.
If you gotta go, let it be doing what you love.
It's a good band name, I feel like. Drowning Burrito.
Drowning. It sounds like a lo-fi song.
That's a punk band.
So, yeah.
I'm so happy right now.
Is that Hazel or Cammy?
This is exactly what Hazel's doing as well.
Just eating in the room? Eating burritos and chips?
On her balcony with a burrito, some chips, and a Coke.
Nice.
Yup.
At this point, I don't think I have anything that I'm specifically after.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. No, you're not. You're Argos. Melos. Did you have anything you were doing as you left the Silent Crown?
Nope. Just getting out of there to go. What time is it?
You're left late. It's probably getting close to true dark, maybe a couple hour or two away.
Mm.
It's a late night.
Yeah, I'll probably go to bed then.
Goldson, do you have anything else you need to do?
Let's see. Yeah, I'll just probably be heading home, and then I'm gonna just first like find Argos because I want to chat with him for a little bit. So
Cool.
I
Is that
say,
home?
"Hello, everyone. I'm home. Is anyone home?"
There's two people.
Yeah. Then like I go up to you, Argos, wherever you are. So, hello, Argos. How's your day been?
Hey, bud. Pretty good, I guess. The windows got fixed.
Oh, perfect. I am tempted to see if it's quite durable, but something tells me I should hold back.
Maybe give it like a week to 12.
I'll take your advice on that. Oh yes. I was gonna ask you. Well, first off, and then I first like take out my axe of malice. I warn you, you must prepare yourself. Can you try taking this axe away from my hand?
Is this like a magic trick?
Oh, there is magic involved. Well, I wouldn't say magic, more like I fear it might be a curse.
Oh, okay. I will. Can I take like a defensive posture?
Sure.
Wise Argos.
And I'll reach for the axe.
Okay. You retrace. You're able to grab it, but he doesn't let go of it.
I'll pull. Pull.
He won't let go. As you pull, he's kind of just resisting.
There's this feeling.
See
It's
if
like
there.
it's like I want to give it to you, but then I just can't. I want it.
Okie dokie. Does this happen with any of your other equipment?
Just only this one. Not with Godblaze or not with any of the weapons I've dealt with. So this is actually quite the first time that I don't want to part ways with it. And then I just like stow it back into my thigh.
Okay, well, I've got something I can try, but we'll have to wait till tomorrow.
All right. Well, I'll wait till then. What's then? Second thing I wanted to ask. You're friends with that half a female, Bren, was it?
Bryn? Yeah.
Well, she seems pretty talented in getting us into that jail one time, and there's something I'm trying to find that's underneath the city of Novi'luma, and her skills would seem to be quite useful in my quest to find this. I believe I mentioned my creator's lab that's hidden underneath the city. I was wondering if perhaps, and I do have gold to pay her if, since she'd like to be paid, and I was wondering if you can get in contact with her and then see if she would like to help me find the lab.
Well, gold certainly helps your chances. Sure, I'll see if I can track her down for it. There's another mission, I guess, for lack of a better word, that she asked about, so I don't know. Maybe we'll make it a double.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, it's always good to help each other out, I suppose.
Hasn't hurt so far, except for the times when it has.
Which is every time. Cool.
Oh, in that case.
I'll reach for the axe again.
It's in
It
his,
might die.
it's in his like little RoboCop little thigh. You caress his leg.
This is turning into fan fiction.
No, Argos, we shouldn't do this.
I must.
Not the fan fiction I would have put together.
The fans want what they want, man.
That's fair, they do.
You wouldn't have shipped Argos and Gold Sun?
That was not my first thought, no.
They have the most vocal fan base contingent.
Yeah.
Next up,
Jalen
Jalen and Melos.
Yeah. Jalen comes back. Same with Melos.
Bedtime? Did anything burn while we were gone? All good? Cool, I'm gonna go to sleep.
I'm literally on my balcony and I cannot hear you at all.
Oh, believe me, if I wanted you to hear me.
If you want me to, go ahead.
I'm good.
What a strange threat.
You want me to hear me. You guys go to bed. None of you notice that Dev's not home.
Yeah,
Must
that's
be in
right.
his room.
Given the weird hours we keep, I don't know that I'd flag that at night.
Yeah, figured. Dev, you get home a couple hours after they've already gone to bed. I don't know if you have anything you want to do.
Not really, I don't think. Where are we at in the month of love right now?
Well, somebody has a fancy ass fucking calendar.
That's last month. We're at the very end of the second week. We're in the first week of the festival. We're ending Friday, going into Saturday.
Is there a day? I guess. No, probably not.
That the post office is closed.
Yeah, can we get public holidays put on the Novi'luma calendar?
You guys get your birthday. You can get your birthdays put on there if you want.
Lord, I don't know when my birthday is.
September 92nd.
There we
Yes.
go. We sometime in the next week, Sybil's gonna contact us about picking up the slaves from the Thorn Cove. And then roughly a week and a half from now is when we get picked up for War Games training.
I imagine us having like a boardroom meeting, just like sitting around. All
I
right,
mean, this is basically us over breakfast tomorrow morning.
big whiteboard.
This is what my friends mean when they say, "Oh, I'm in, but let me check with my wife."
Somebody's got to keep track of this shit.
Yeah. Nothing I'll do. I'll go to bed. Also.
You guys all get a full night's rest. Nothing strange happens that you're aware of. You guys wake up at your
Yeah.
Such confidence.
at your
So ominous.
I go to bed.
your usual
Make a
hours.
perception check.
At whatever hours you decide to wake up at, you guys wake up, get a long rest.
Everybody, sending stones reset.
All right,
Gold Sun
and
is no longer exhausted.
yes,
Yeah!
I'm at 100%.
Yay.
You've been exhausted. You've not necessarily exhausted, but you've been in the shit since before quarantine started.
Very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
You got locked up
What a
before
coincidence.
the quarantine.
No,
Yeah, because he came to the last session, I think, with his backup character for the dinner party.
Uh-huh.
So it was in
I have
person.
dinner party, yeah.
I thought the dinner party was during quarantine.
No.
Dinner party?
The dinner party was definitely quarantine.
Yeah, quarantine. Yeah.
Yeah,
it
for sure.
quarantine?
Because the last one,
Yeah.
the last pre-quarantine one was when I was in LA, right?
Yeah.
Because it
Oh,
was
yeah, I
the
remember.
first where I couldn't be there because I was sick and quarantine had happened, so I peaced out.
Yeah, I think,
No, it was
the last time it was like when Jackie joined. Like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Mhm.
never
The
mind.
Jackie fight was the
Shit.
first session.
Yeah.
Never fight.
Why
That
do
was
I
the-
recall the dinner party being in person?
I don't know, but I definitely remember
Weird.
being here when Cell Block C was dropped. So
I
Ah.
think we tried to have potlucks many times, but it deals with snacks. Snacks are great. Snacks
Snacks
are
are great.
prime.
Yeah,
And
you
then-
guys wake up, go get your breakfast. What do you guys? The days for you guys.
I'm gonna like head downstairs with all of the crap we found in the sewers. That was a sound.
Hazel fell out of her bed.
I was hoping nobody heard that.
Oh no, weird.
We all
I
heard.
slipped on the pillow.
Hazel just tumbles down all the stairs. Doof, 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 doof.
I'm fine.
I'm gonna grab, I guess, my coffee and go to the living room that now has full windows in it with
That's
the stuff. And drag Callista with me if she's around.
Yeah.
Drag.
I swear I love you more than for just your identify spell.
Sometimes I wonder.
I can make it up to you.
You have my interest.
I'm just saying, I got nothing on the calendar today.
See, before it was cute, but now it's just weird because you guys are very obvious about it. Now it's just getting and I walk along with this area. Dining hall.
All right. What am I identifying?
Boom! Alright, I've got one
Boom, boom.
I've got one multicolored orb thingy. I've got one leather vest thingy, and then I have to figure out this chest with mysterious contents I definitely don't know about.
I don't know why I thought you guys opened it.
Nope. Oh, and I'll throw the dagger on there just for funsies. The boring looking dagger.
Okay. She does her identify thing. Give me 1 second. I have to. Boom. Oh, why do you always make me sign in every time? Really annoying
Sorry.
game.
I think
Did
we
you
all
check the remember
simultaneously.
me box?
I do, yeah.
Wait, what do you have to turn into?
D&D Beyond.
Mm.
Is it
Wow.
free, or do you have to pay for a subscription for it to access stuff?
Well,
in
it's
it?
free, but to get the stuff, you have to pay for it.
Uh,
I have some of the stuff. I used to have all of it because I was in a campaign that had it, but I guess Busher closed it down, so I don't have access to his shit anymore. That's fine. Cool. Yeah. So this is the Witch Magigna, the kind of leather vest thing. I'm just going to put it in. I'll put it in general. Paste is a link. Is called the Mizium apparatus.
I can't see it because I don't have the guide to Ravnica.
Oh shit, that sucks.
Yep.
Well, that's. I guess I can maybe just.
Although, hang on, I can just Google it. What's it called again? The Mizium apparatus.
Really a good magic expansion, by the way.
The Museum of the Apparatus.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, Ravnica.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've got some cards from Ravnica.
I feel like the expansions that I love are always the ones I miss.
I've been underwhelmed lately. I bought a box from, what's it called?
Can I take a picture?
Throne of
Oh,
Eldraine.
damn.
Yeah, like nothing's really done it for me. I keep looking at the mechanics and being like, "Oh, what's the mechanics for this one?" It's like, it's not really doing it.
Ugh, an Arcana check. So wait,
Heck.
what armor slot does this fill?
It's not an armor slot. It's just
A thing to wear?
a vest. Yeah.
Oh, damn it, I can't use it. Well,
No.
fudge.
I mean, you can't.
Unfortunate.
But we have a lot of
You can
people
send that
who-
to the players then. You found a thing
I
for
found
it.
a thing.
And then she does the orb as well. She's not able to identify it. It's magical, but she's not sure what it does.
That's not something I hear you say often.
She is confused by it. I don't know what this does. I'm getting a weird read off of it. Seems really old, but that's for its purpose. I have no idea.
Can I pick it up and hold it?
Sure. Pick it up and hold it.
Doesn't explode or try to take me over or anything weird?
It does not.
Alrighty. It is a happy fun ball of tricks.
Does the dagger? It's just a regular dagger.
Regular dagger. Okie dokie. Cool. Another mystery for the list. Hey, have you seen Mia around lately?
Mia? Does she know Mia?
I assume they do because Mia was one of the people that was there when I did the whole resurrection ritual thing. So
Mia is there. I did not know they crossed. I did not know they were a cross thing.
You don't have a murder board of who all is connected to this.
I do not. I've actually been contemplating that through like a big like cork
Web?
board with a bunch
Yeah.
of different with the web thing. I don't know if that make you look too crazy.
that ship sailed long ago.
Fair.
Says the person who wrote a calendar
Right. A fictional calendar.
with 6 weeks.
Yes.
Um,
I mean, I think I saw her like 2 days ago.
okay. Just curious. Somebody mentioned they hadn't seen her recently. What is happening in chat?
It's just one of my
Oh,
favorite,
yes.
one of my favorite scenes. Can we talk about Pepe?
Where is that from?
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So, honey, do you need me to identify anything else, or can I get some breakfast?
Nope, I'm good. Breakfast is fine.
Perfect.
Breakfast in bed?
She gives you a kiss on the cheek and then goes and gets breakfast.
Breakfast in bed? Huh?
The others are down here also.
I don't care.
I'll pop into the living room when Callista leaves. Is it just you in there, Jalen? No?
You guys can be wherever you want.
I
It's your
assume
house.
I'm probably trying to open actually that box that I assume Callista said she got no reading on.
She didn't get a reading. Oh, she didn't read the box. You want to read the box?
Well, let's retcon that she read the box.
Yeah, the box is normal.
Okay, is it locked or is it unlocked?
It's locked.
Can I smash it open?
Probably.
I tried to
Sure.
smash it open.
Okay, make a strength check.
Do I do strength? Let's see, do I do strength?
What is strength?
14.
14? You crack it, but doesn't break it.
Okay. Dev can come in on the middle of me trying to wrestle with a box.
Is everything going okay?
Yeah, fine. Just,
This is like that scene in The Mummy.
which scene of the Mummy? There's so many good ones.
I don't know why I went straight to Otter. You know how they like crack the stomach.
It's probably not far off from what Jalen's trying. Dev, you don't have one of those unlucky spells, do you?
You're looking at the wrong guy.
Cool. Well, maybe you can use this, and I'll toss him the museum's apparatus thing.
Cool. I could probably use this.
You and I guess Hazel can argue. Actually, Mellos, I think, can argue over it too.
Yeah, I think he can also.
Yeah, you, Hazel, and Mellos can argue over it.
Somebody's got to change.
You're wearing the museum apparatus too. Yeah, I might be able to blow that box up for you if you want.
I mean, I do want to know what's inside of it.
Yeah, it risks
If I wanted
me
it destroyed,
torching
I would go
everything
ask.
inside.
Yeah. If I wanted it destroyed, I'd go ask Hazel.
Hey, there was something I wanted to bring up to you, the group at large, but I figured maybe you might be able to help me figure out how to communicate it to them.
Okay.
So I went to the gardens to look for Mosey last night to talk to him about Gold Sun and why he lied to us. But...
Right.
And this might sound weird, I swear to God I didn't smoke any smidgen leaf, but I followed a squirrel into the Silent Grove and into some trees, and I think I turned into a rodent. And the squirrel needs help getting a flower for their king because he's sick.
How fucking dumb does that
I love that it's the writer that's saying
I know that fantasy plot sounds absolutely ridiculous as soon as you just change the wording. So you said you weren't smoking smidgen leaf.
No
Were
dream
you perhaps
sand,
smoking
no
something
anything.
powder?
I mean, I had smidgen leaf earlier in the day, but it pretty much wore off, other than a craving for some cheese. Which kind of factors into this. I might have agreed to help. They said they could pay. They've got a bunch of these. I produced the golden acorn.
Okay, may I look at the golden acorn?
Sure. Make a perception check.
Dirty 20.
It is literally it's not acorn carved from gold. It is literally a naturally forming gold acorn.
But it is like legit gold.
It is legit gold.
Okay, I'm listening.
It doesn't seem like it's going to be really hard. She didn't recommend going alone. Her name's Peaches, by the
Andrew
way.
stumbled into a furry convention.
Yes.
And
Art
then
imitates life, imitates art.
and then some guy gave him like a candy, like acorn. Like, hey.
So, the squirrel, General Peaches, said that it shouldn't be terribly hard to find the flower. It just grows in the Silent Grove, but that I shouldn't go alone.
Did he specify where in the Silent Grove? Because I don't know if you remember, it took us like 2 days to walk out from the middle of it.
That was not tough.
Big place.
She said that they're not super rare, but that they grow where life began and life ended. So I guess where something was born and where something died.
Uh-huh. And you swear you weren't on anything?
Swear I wasn't on anything.
I mean, I can turn into a squirrel, so I have to give you some measure of doubt.
Yeah, that stuff's weird, by the way. I was a lemming. I didn't have any human features anymore. It was very strange. I don't know
I
how
would
you do it.
advise leaving that out of your story if you want the rest of the group to get on board with the field trip.
That's why I came to you first. This is good advice.
Okay,
It could be a good way of making some extra money. We don't have terribly long. She said the king kind of goes in and out of sickness, but more bad than good.
well, we don't have anything crazy pressing right now.
We just have to help Sybil, right? Soon.
Yeah. I actually have another thing I want to bring up to people when we're all together in a second. But,
Well,
if everybody's downstairs, maybe we should go chat, see what people's headspaces is at.
sure.
We'll head towards the kitchen.
Alright, you guys go to the kitchen and grab another beer really quick.
Yeah, I'll pour myself a coffee in game.
Did you have fun at the furry convention?
Yiff yiff.
Oh my god. You have to find the flower, and to save the king of the. Now the true test is: if I told this to you guys, would you still be my friends? And I was completely like very, very honest, and I thought this happened. That's the
In
question.
realsies?
Yeah, in real life, or
Oh hell yeah, in real life.
Alright, is everybody downstairs in the kitchen?
Mhm.
I asked to the general populace.
I am here.
What time is it?
Morning.
Morning.
Oh, I'm in bed.
Fine.
It's like, perfect, everybody's here.
Yes, all the important people are here. So Dev's got a friend who needs a flower from the Silent Grove
yeah,
for
it should be.
medicinal.
It should be pretty easy. I just don't want to go alone. It's to save
Parrot.
someone, if that makes any difference. A king, in fact. And they'll pay us.
I mean, that's the important part. Money's good for us at the moment.
I'm sorry, did you say a king?
That's right. That's as specific as I care to be.
You know a king, Dev?
You didn't say a king of what?
Right.
Is he a good king? Because the last king I served turned into a tyrant, and I want to avoid that mistake.
Good question, Dev. Is he a good king?
I assume so. It's
I
for
know-
someone I've known for a little while.
I know I'm not like well versed in this, so I don't really know, but like is it some sort of drug deal? Is he a king and you're getting him flour?
No. It's
Okay.
for medicine. He's sick. I like slap Jalen's hand while she's doing that.
Look, it's currently, knock on every piece of wood that is in this place, fairly quiet in town.
It's
Which I'm
The
sure
whole house is.
Let's just clap down.
Matt, remind me, was it a day and change just to get out to the gravesite, or was it a day and change round trip?
A day and change to get to the gravesite.
Okay. So it's like 3 days round trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
What gravesite? Sorry?
None of your concern. Um,
Do I hear this?
that was a hard game. I needed to clarify something.
Uh,
Yeah.
so all I'd need is help finding one of these flowers. I don't think they're super rare, but it's dangerous to go alone. So
Also,
do you know what
go ahead.
do you know what the flower looks like, Doug?
I do. It's called the Ragaz Orchid. And I described it to them as Peaches did because I can't find my description.
Does anybody speak Sylvan?
No.
I do not.
The half-elf doesn't speak
Okay.
Sylvan. Can
Maybe when I
Jalen,
reach
as the terrible
higher
nature
levels.
druid,
Sorry, what was that?
can Jalen, as the terrible nature druid, make some sort of check on what this flower is?
Sure.
What am I checking?
Nature?
Cool.
No, perception.
Come on, give me a plus 10. That's
Plant.
a 5.
Plant
5.
Husbandry.
5. Sounds like it's probably an orchid.
I believe, yep. This exists. This is a real plant I have definitely heard of.
I mean, if we don't have anything else to do today, it might be an easy way to make some money.
Matt, can I do a nature check or something like that? Or
Sure.
try to, yeah.
You don't speak Sylvan, Hazel?
Sylvan?
Mhm.
I mean, I speak
That-
all languages.
Well, you have to use the spell to speak all languages.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you wouldn't. This would be a passive thing. You either know it or it would ring no bell to you.
Nah, man.
Okay.
Common, infernal, and elvish.
Gotcha. But you can do a nature check.
But yeah, I'm gonna. Is it possible to still try to figure out what the flower is?
You can do a nature check, but you won't know what the word is.
But I can try to figure out what it is.
Well, no, because you wouldn't. This isn't like an active check where you're like, let me use magic to try to figure this out. It's like, oh, okay, that's just what it's called. It doesn't ring a bell as like being a different language.
But she can still. I think she can still do a check to be like, oh, I've heard of this flower.
Yeah,
I
you
just
could do a
don't
nature
know.
check. Yeah, I said you could do a
That's
nature
what I was
check. All right.
saying.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant to like to see what the word meant.
Nah, 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 nah.
Is that an angry all the small things?
I can't see. What am I doing?
Nature?
Nature.
Are you
That's
okay?
a 10. No, I'm not okay.
It's definitely a flower.
Definitely a flower.
I mean,
Thanks for that
think-
information, Hazel.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad to help.
based on Dev's description, I think I might know where some grows, but it's a little over a day to get there.
Like a day? Like a day?
Like, we would be gone for 3 days, probably. And, well, no, I take that back. If Dev's with us, we'd be gone for a little over a day. Because as soon as we find it, we can
You
bam
can
back.
teleport back here.
We don't have to decide right now, but if
Right.
we're gonna go, we should probably get going sooner than later, or agree to start out tomorrow. But it seems like time is important.
Well,
Right.
Old Sun had a thing, but it sounds like this is more urgent.
Goldson has a thing.
Oh yes. And then I pretty much pop out my Axe of Malice. And then I show it to all of you guys. It seems I can't part ways with this. I mean, you could try taking it, but I just can't seem to let it go. I want to let it go, but I can't.
Yeah, all that stuff we picked up in that cave was less than ideal.
Oh dear.
I mean, can we do that on the road, Argos?
Yeah. Sure.
I mean, we could also do it before we leave. I guess it's just a matter of if we want to expend spells early in the day. I don't know how much energy that takes out of you.
I mean, is it kind of
On
the
a
curse
scale
that
from 1
Melos has, or is it the curse of, like, bad, we should probably get this off of you kind of thing?
I mean, I think it's kind of like my lovely shadow dagger, where once it latches on, it just doesn't want to let go.
And whenever
Oh,
I
yeah,
hit with my
that's
axe, it's yeah. And whenever I miss with my axe, it seems to be very angry at me and sort of takes away my stamina instead.
Got it.
Oh, you didn't mention that part.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 9, Argos, where does this rank for you?
What an arbitrary scale, but I'd give it about a 3.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, the Shadow Dagger, I
Also
can...
have a-
Yeah, I have a thing too. Hazel won't let me have it.
No, I won't.
I'm not gonna kill anything with it, I promise.
I don't care.
But regardless, I would like that removed at some point. But yeah, I don't want to burn you early in the day.
Yeah, that one sounds less urgent than the axe.
I agree with Jalen. This is not too dangerous. As long as I don't kill any of you, that should be fine.
So we've got flowers for a dying king. We've got multiple cursed items. And next time we're near the water, there might be somebody trapped or imprisoned in a lighthouse.
What was that, Jalen?
Saturday.
Yep. Remember when it turned into a dolphin to get us out to the ship that we were chasing?
Yeah,
Mhm.
just a normal Sunday, you know?
Dolphin
Yeah.
taxi, of course.
I heard someone yelling, "Help me," from the direction of the lighthouse, and there's a weird thing under it. But we were in a hurry, so I didn't have a lot of time to look into it, and then we've been kind of busy the last 48 hours. Well, you know, multiple people tried to stab me while I was walking down the street. Then my grandparents were... Yeah, it's... It seemed like an awkward time to mention it.
This is the lighthouse here?
Yeah, Wimmer's Lighthouse, I think is the official name. I know
yeah.
he runs it.
Yeah,
Wimmer?
Wylam, right? Or
Wylam.
like outside
Wylam
game, yeah.
Nimmer is the owner of it. Is that lighthouse just called?
I sometimes see him, right? Because he comes into my bookshop, right?
Yeah, Wylam's
Yeah.
lighthouse. Yeah.
So it's a little bit outside of town. We would need to taxi or get a boat, but seems like something we should look into at some point.
Well, this was like, how many days ago?
A number of days ago?
Yeah, I don't know if the help me is...
Yeah, I don't know if it was a thing and now it's over, or if this is like a ongoing situation.
Okay, how did you... how... The hearing? How...
I think it might have been a dolphin thing.
Okay. Okay.
Right, Matt? I heard it through like weird.
Echolocation.
So I don't know how human it was. Did I get a sense of what it was?
Saving animals?
I mean, you
That's such
figured
a
it.
weird thing
you-
to do.
You were.
Crazy.
It was
Dev's
definitely
ideas are
in.
better.
It was being spoken in common.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was being transmitted through the water.
No, it wasn't being like translated, but like yeah.
Right. But yeah, that's not exactly here nor there. Just if we're listing things we might want to look into, that's there.
I think I forgot to put that on the list. I was trying to make a list of things you guys.
We need like one of those tasks accounts where it's like
Asana.
Yeah, we need an
Like-
Asana subscription.
I think we're small enough to do it for free.
Guys, I might just get bored enough to make it happen. Don't tempt me.
make a
I'm going to assign this task to Melos.
Look at the task
Wait,
view
will
by
he?
persons, just Melos, huge list.
So yeah, any thoughts on any of this?
I mean,
Do we want to leave town? Do we not want to leave town?
it's kind of a lot in the morning.
True.
I mean,
When
it's
do we-
cereal.
Agreed. I clutch my coffee. But, we're here.
When
Instead
do we
of
need to be back?
sometime next week. We don't have a specific day yet.
Oh, next week.
Yes,
So,
possibly in 3 to 4 days.
so like time's ticking on the.
It sounds
Oh,
like the
wow.
king thing is really pushing, but also at the same time, it worries me about the lighthouse, and that's already been pushed off so much.
Well, and here's the thing as far as our commitment with Sybil, as long as Dev is with the group, we can get back here relatively quickly.
I
So-
know we want to stay together, but would it be a good idea to split the group? One of us could take the lighthouse, and the other can go to the Silent Grove and retrieve the flower.
I worry about splitting 2 of us across such a vast distance.
I see no
Also-
downside.
The Silent Grove is pretty scurry.
Plus, one group would be without a teleport.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we
That's
can
a good
always
idea, though.
we can always go to the lighthouse first, since it's closer, I guess, and then they could teleport us to the Silent Grove and back here. The helm has enough charges.
You can teleport us to... But where in the Silent Grove would we land?
Well, probably in the very front. I mean, unless there's somewhere else that kind of on the outskirts, unless there's somewhere else that I'm familiar with inside of it.
I could be wrong, but I think that when you go into the Silent Grove, it's probably helpful to have a guide.
Do
Well-
you have one in mind, Hazel?
Don't say Doc. Don't say Doc. Don't say Doc.
Do I hear this?
I don't know.
There,
Well, it sounds like, does Jalen know where we're going?
I've heard stories about a place. I don't know specifically. I just know that it's a little more than a day out. But I could do some research and see if I could quickly figure something out.
Outside the game, where was the exit from the cave where we initially found the mirror? Was that in the Silent Grove?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh, I didn't know that.
I've been there. I can get us there.
I don't know if I can
This.
orientate
Oh, yeah.
myself.
Also in the cave, in the Silent Grove,
What is?
the maze where you fought the.
Right. That was also extremely hella wonky. I don't know if we want to try to teleport in the middle of that.
Fair.
hey Jay,
Yeah.
can I speak to you upstairs in my room for like 2 seconds? It's just lady issues. Let's go.
Yep.
Callista's not down here, is she?
I
I'm
am.
pretty sure Callista's. Yeah.
Awkward.
I'll walk upstairs with
Oh, come on, you really think she's a threat?
Ooh.
Wow! Shots fired! On my
I'm gonna
side.
just like grab Hazel under one arm and kind of drag her up the stairs.
Yeah, just sips his coffee.
You're
You,
right, Callista.
What did you do with the box?
Oh. I probably brought it into the kitchen and left it when I got distracted. So yes, the box is partially smashed in the kitchen. Have fun.
It's a mimic.
But I will go upstairs with Hazel.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just like kind of go into my room, close the door behind me. Question.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you did research on the Silent Grove.
I don't. It's called stalling.
Okay. Why are we stalling?
Well, you didn't seem comfortable talking about how we were going to get there. So I would find some time if this is gonna be a thing or not.
My contact, I don't exactly think would be helpful in finding, and we don't even know where the flower is. So
Hazel,
yes.
the flower can be found where something was born and where something died.
Ah.
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 So, Deb, I'm pretty sure, is heading into the Silent Grove one way or the other. We have an opportunity to at least have some backup. But if you want me to redirect this mission, I will.
My secret contact is Avaxiva.
I'm fully aware.
How do you know?
You told me.
I didn't tell you. I said I do have a secret contact. I didn't tell you who exactly.
Oh, you just said it was one of the Forgotten, didn't you? You definitely said it was one of the Forgotten.
Metagame.
Okay. My bad. Alright.
It's hard to keep track.
It starts with Ava and ends with Ava.
Alright. Resetting. Alright, who's your contact?
Avaxiva.
The mirrored lady?
Forgotten one. Yeah. And before you say anything, I agreed to help her.
That you did not mention.
Uh-huh. That's what I was keeping from you guys so that y'all would
What?
be safe.
Help her with what?
She's listening right now, so I just...
Cool! Help her with what?
You know, like the whole final battle thing kind of stuff? I asked you to trust me. With what I know that I'm doing correctly.
This is a larger conversation.
I told you there was more secrets. I'm really, really sorry. I just have a habit, okay?
This one... This one's gonna have consequences.
Hopefully just for me.
That's not how this works. We're all in this. Look, we had a map or something, right?
Yeah, I've got a map, but she advised that she helped because it's really, really hard to get there, but I mean, I've also heard advice from people in the sisterhood who, you know, say it's really, really hard. And I've encountered a lot on the edge of that sisterhood, and it's pretty intense.
I don't know what to tell you, Hazel.
I might have some other people at the sisterhood, and your girlfriend might know something. So I'm not saying it's the contact that we have to use, but I'm saying that is one of the options.
Look, I understand keeping a line of information open. But committing, that's a whole other level.
I didn't sign a contract.
I don't think these are beings who deal in paper.
just want to help.
I know. We'll have to deal with that when we come to it. For now, we have to figure out if... Are we telling them anything? Are we going to stumble into the forest on our own? What's the plan here? I know I said I'd give you time to think, but... Dev's got this crazy king thing happening, and...
Let's start with Callista and see if she knows anybody personally in the Sisterhood that might know the Silent Grove better. Who knows, she might even know it, but...
And what are we telling Callista as far as what we're looking for and why?
The flower.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily looking for the grave. I mean,
But you are.
We have other stuff to do. It's more important.
Alright. Let's go rejoin the others then.
Oh, and just for now, can you keep, Mom's the word about me and Abaxiba making a deal?
I will, but I don't know how long I can.
I mean, you can share that she's willing to help me, and I owe her a favor, but you don't have to specify the favor.
We're ready to go public with the fact that you've been in contact with the Forgotten One?
If it helps somebody live.
Alright. I leave the room.
You guys head back down.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, so I guess like while Jalen and Hazel were talking, I'm assuming like Callista's like in the same room or like in the kitchen like eating dinner. I mean, sorry, breakfast and everything.
All of you guys are like around this round table you guys got in the dining room.
Cool. Yeah. So I first like go over to Callista and sit next to her, and then I say to her, Callista, seems you're very talented with communicating with the dead the other night while I was with you and Jalen.
Yeah. That's something I can.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. So I'm kind of curious about that. How much does the body need to be intact for you to summon the soul back into the body and commune with it?
Oh, the soul doesn't come back. It's just like an echo of its life force that remains. I believe all I need is fucking like the head. It needs a mouth so it can speak, obviously.
I see. Even if it's
I suppose maybe if it just has its hands, it could probably try signing the answer, but that seems like that would just be complicated.
I see. So what about if it's just a skeleton? If there's like no flesh and blood intact?
Yeah, I can still make that work.
Well, I don't know if Jalen mentioned this to you, but we did. Well, let's see. Well, yeah, of some of us, we did find a body that's underneath this house.
Kind of body underneath the house?
Oh yes. Well, it's not human, if to put you at ease. More like a body of a dragon. I guess you would say a fossil of a dragon.
Huh. I mean, theoretically, I could speak to it. Dragons are intelligent beings.
Oh yes, that's what I've heard. I'm curious about how that dragon ended up here, and I'd like to know. I'd like to hear it from the dragon, and after witnessing you, I guess summoning the echo of halfling that we spoke to the other night, perhaps your skills would come into use.
Yeah, I can try that for you guys. Be interesting. I've never done it on a dragon before.
Yeah. Well, I guess as you have heard, we have quite a lot on our decorative plate today. So perhaps whenever there is time, maybe you can. I can show you where the dragon is, and then perhaps we can try to commune with it.
Yeah. Well, whenever you guys are free, I can probably make room for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Callista.
Bolton. Does anybody else want to know what's in this box that Jalen's trying to break open?
Oh yes, I'm kind of curious about it. What is in the box?
I don't know. Somebody want to break it open?
I put up my hands and then just fire a radiant sunbolt at the lock.
Roll for an attack.
All right. Radiant sunbolt.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, I did. This is why I didn't volunteer for this. I could see what Matt was angling for.
Yep, no.
8.
8. Roll a d6 for me.
Oh no. Okay.
No, wait. Sorry. Roll a d10.
D10. All right.
1, 2. Nope, a d4. Sorry.
D4.
Yeah.
Well, there's a chance we're not going anywhere today.
Oh, I know. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 4 of us. Yeah.
Okay.
Roll d4.
Oh, right, because Melis isn't downstairs.
Yeah.
2.
2. Who are the 5? There's,
Melis isn't downstairs, Argos.
there's Gold Sun, Argos, Dev, and
Dev and Callista.
right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
2.
Melissa's sleeping in. Yeah.
Amanda
there's 4.
just saved their butts.
Roll for damage.
Hazel and Jalen are upstairs. Melis is in bed.
All right. Damage.
Oh,
Yeah, Melis
okay.
is in bed.
No, I was counting Hazel and Jalen.
Okay. 6 radiant damage.
Close to take 6 radiant damage.
Do I walk in at this exact moment? Because that would be
Sure. Yeah. Probably.
Bolton, what the hell?
Oh, Callista asked to see if we can break the box, so I volunteered in.
I was hoping for a physical action towards the box. Not that. I'm fine. It's okay.
Does
Please?
it?
More
How does the
specific.
box look?
It's cracked, but still intact.
Oh, come on.
Completely missed.
Yeah, is it your axe or is it the box?
It's the box. I damaged it a little bit, but Gold Sun apparently has not had his morning, I don't know, what's the Warforged equivalent of coffee? Son, you haven't had your son today?
Oh no, son. Yeah.
She grabs Callista grabs like, is no one else gonna try? And she just like pulls it over and throws it at the wall.
I back out of the room. I back out of the room. No, wait. Do I back out of the room? I actually don't know what's in the box. No, I don't back out of the room.
The box shatters across the wall.
Yep.
And you just see a bunch of like, it looks almost like dirt or something kind of fall, or a root. Like it looks like a plant kind of just falls, like brown, kind of like turnipy, like kind of like the root of a plant. It just kind of falls to the ground, like a lot of it.
Nature check.
Sure.
15.
15. Okay. It definitely looks like a root to a plant. That's obvious. It's small and chopped up. Make an intelligence check for me.
In the box. Not one.
Is it twice as much as a 1?
5 total.
5. It's hard to make out what it would be and why there'd be a root in a box.
It would make a nice stew.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Can I look at it?
Sure.
To see if I
Make a
nature be... Oh wait.
no. Make a
How
his.
should I-
Make a. She's. I guess you could do nature. Yeah.
Wait, should I do nature or intelligence?
Either one.
Is there not significant overlap between the two?
Yeah, you could do history also.
Do history?
Again, this Venn diagram is a circle.
But you get different answers.
They're both the same.
If I can do it, I'll do it 12.
The large circle that they are funnels out into smaller little ones.
18.
18 for what?
Nice.
All three.
Gotta pick one of them. And are all three of those the same for you?
Yeah,
Nature and history are the same?
pretty sure.
Oh,
Yeah, nature and history are the same.
I thought you put more points into history.
No.
Okay. Which one are you doing though?
History.
Okay. What'd you roll, Dev?
Oh yeah, I'll roll 1 2 for
12
nature.
for nature.
12 for nature.
All right, nature 16 for nature.
If everyone else is doing it, should I do one?
Sure.
We're all just like looking down at the plant, not touching it. Imagine the Sims thing going up above our heads.
And all you nature people, it's definitely like a root from something. Probably from like a vegetable, maybe? It's hard to tell. Maybe from like a tree. It's weird. It's Hazel, you rolled a 19?
18.
18. You know it's a root. I mean, obviously, by looking at it, it makes sense. And you have heard of stories of a special kind of root that grows, that's harvested from trees in Jadrun, from a specific tree called the Myroe tree. Myroe. And it
I
gets
don't have this information.
I know.
harvested into a drug, usually.
Like a
halluc-
bug or like
Like you've read, like in the stories you've read, it's like people would use it to kind of like awaken themselves to the universe.
so like coffee.
Sort of. It is known to be used by druids and shamans to kind of become in tune with the universe and the world around them.
I mean, I guess I'll just like say that to the group.
Deb, no.
I called it.
I call dibs.
Okay, but who gets to it first, Deb or Callista?
Melissa she just kind of waits. There's enough to share.
Yeah, I like grab a few pieces and like inspect them. Do you
grabs
know
one.
how it's taken, Hazel? Just curiosity.
In the books, they would eat it.
They would
Good to know.
Shaylin's gonna grab a few fragments for herself.
Oh yeah, I'll grab a few as well. So.
Oh! Okay.
There's enough. There's enough for 10 uses between the
Would
total.
he just like put it in his sun thing?
Oh yeah,
and
or my
have-
chambers, yeah.
You know,
A tree grows out of him. Then.
I am Groot.
you can't drug your way into being a better druid, Jalen.
Watch me.
Yeah, my
I
kind
will
of
take
druid.
2.
Yeah, I'll take
What
2
is
as
it?
well.
My what?
Myroe. Myroe.
Myroe.
It commonly gets mispronounced as Myro. When she says that, like, you guys have heard of the tree before. It's like the like kind of tree that populates the jungles of Jadrun.
I like how Hazel knows this drug.
It was in one of your stories you read. Like, it was just a fictional story, but they talked about a drug in it, and you're like, oh, this makes sense.
Sick.
And you say there's a total of 10 uses?
Yeah, there was 10. So yeah, there was 10 pieces, I guess.
Oh, 10 pieces. Okay.
Jalen took 2.
Two.
Deb
I'll
took 2.
take 2 as well.
2, 4, 6. That leaves 4
Take
pieces.
1.
3 pieces.
I'll take one more.
2 pieces.
I'll take all the rest of it.
Dev just grabbed it. You guys, no one else? No one else? No, sorry.
Speaking of plants, Callista,
Yeah?
you familiar at all with this whatchamacallit flower? Ragaz flower?
You mean the Ragaz orchid?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Do you know where it grows?
Doesn't that mean boy in Gnomish?
What? It's in the Silent Grove. Why?
Were you not here for the entire thing about the plant and the cane and the... Did the coffee not hit in yet?
I was sorry. I was recovering from doing morning labor, my forced morning labor, and then was enjoying my breakfast.
Would you be able to find
He's
some
drowning in the
pretty easily?
biscuits.
I mean, possibly. You know, it grows in a certain place, but it's not crazy rare. Did you guys say that? I feel like you guys said that. Now that I'm starting to remember this.
Yeah, we had a vague idea of where it might grow, but if we knew somebody who actually knew where some is.
I mean, specifically, no, but I'm always
I'm just gonna look at Hazel.
down to go to the Silent
Hazel.
Grove.
You want to come along with us in the next day or two?
Yeah, you can do that.
I mean,
I don't gotta worry about being killed anymore.
You finished it?
Oh, no, I meant with
Oh,
my cousin and brother being gone.
well, I mean, that's useful too.
Actually, I can probably gather some supplies in the Silent Grove that will help finish it faster.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
if we had a map, would that be helpful?
Maps are always helpful. Unless they're done incorrectly on purpose to not be helpful, then they're not. But that's just obviously a trick.
I mean, I'm kind of familiar with the Silent Grove a little bit, so I could probably give you a map.
Okay?
So are we doing this then?
Unless you want to go to the lighthouse first.
I mean, it's gonna take us a day, or it's gonna take us more than a day to get out there. So if we're going, you know, the lighthouse is, what, a few hours away, we decided, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the lighthouse is a day trip. I don't know how pressing this life and death situation is with your king, Dev.
Well,
That's right, I heard something about a king. You know King?
Yeah,
that's
we're
fine.
acquaintances. If the lighthouse thing is more pressing, since it's been a while since you heard the distress call.
What's going on at the lighthouse?
I heard somebody yell help a few days ago when I was, you know, a dolphin.
That's right.
Yeah.
This
So
group?
we were thinking about checking it out.
Hey, Dev.
Hey, Hazel.
Who's... Yeah, so the king.
Mm-hmm.
King of what, exactly?
It's a place called the Peregrine Glen.
Never heard of it.
Can I?
Yeah,
Can I
probably
roll for
History
history?
check.
Or-
not.
Sure, anybody can make a roll for it.
I assume I've never heard
Is it history?
Is it what?
History check? Or
Sure.
You can do Jalen, you can do history or nature. It'd be history for you, Goldson.
Okay.
What about me?
History.
I'll do
Really, just
nature
history?
because I
History
suck at
or
that.
Arcana for you, Hazel.
Banana! Oh my
No,
god.
Arcana.
I'm proficient in Arcana.
Oh, then you can do Arcana too, Jalen.
Cool.
16.
Yeah. 16.
All right,
And
I'll roll.
Wait,
Which
I want to
one?
roll one too.
I mean, you guys can all roll. I'm not stopping.
21 Arcana.
Banana heck.
It was this 16 and what?
21.
Argos.
For history.
For history, cool. 21 in Arcana, Jalen?
Yep.
All right. 22 in history.
Jeez.
Cool.
12 in banana checks.
Answer. Cool. For history for you guys, nothing's really ringing a bell. This might have been a part of the Fey Isles, maybe? Like, you think that might have been like an old kingdom in the Fey Isles at one point? Which is far, far away. Like 4,000 miles or so away. For your Arcana check, your banana check, you get nothing.
No, banana check.
Banana check. No, I'm to her 10. It's probably a Glenn. Maybe it's a person named Glenn. His name's Peregrine Glenn. That could be a first and last name. You get a 20?
21.
21. You've actually heard of this place from your dad.
Ah.
He has told you stories of a alternate plane. He liked to call it a magical land when you were little. This seemed like fairy tale. This magical land where all the animals aren't just animals. They're now sentient. Like they're like people. Just like he'd be like, they're just like you and me. They walk on two legs. They talk. They have conversations. They build. They barter and trade. They run an empire. It's this magical land created by the Earth Mother to keep all the animals safe for a time being. But it's not a place anybody can live forever. Time stands still there. And time doesn't like to stay put for long.
Wait, you said Peregrine Glen, Dev?
Yeah. Yeah.
Strangely enough, I actually have heard of that place.
See? See, it's a real place. And there's a king and everything, so.
Okay. Well, dying person or person you screaming for help? Votes,
Yeah.
anyone?
This Venn diagram.
Well, here's the thing. It's a bit strange to save a king that we've never seen. That I'm so confused upon where this king is exactly, because you literally have been here. I mean, I guess there's teleportation, but like, how did you meet the king? Where does he come into your storyline, or are we just supposed to trust you?
I just need help finding the flower. I'll take care of getting the medicine to the king. You don't have to worry about that part. It's just a walk in the woods, Hazel.
A very scary word that wants to kill you.
Well, that's why we're going as a group. But I'd be fine with going to the lighthouse first.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
We could always ask Ollie, right? If she wants to guide us through Silent Grove. I mean, she seems pretty comfortable there.
Possible,
Oh, yeah.
although she did get turned around by the maze situation.
She said she
But
wanted to go back there, right? At some point.
She did.
She goes in there sometimes for hunting, right?
Yes, that
Right,
sounds right. Worth a shot.
Well,
That
anyway,
sounds like we're going to do the lighthouse first.
I'm fine with doing that first.
Yes, the lighthouse.
All right. Are we taking Sleeping Beauty with us?
What's so beautiful about Melos?
Nothing. Nothing.
Wow.
Deb's already got a cup of coffee, like running upstairs. To deliver it to Mel.
Kiss ass.
Mellows.
Sweetie pie, it's time to wake up.
Mellows, we're going adventuring.
What?
We're going to save somebody in a lighthouse. and I thought maybe you want to come. I
What do
brought
we
you coffee.
get out of it?
This one I'm not sure.
He has the point.
I made sure to secure some gold, and food for us for another job.
I like the sound of that.
Mm-hmm. But I told Jalen we'd do this one first. We can come get you later if you want.
I can come.
All right. Coffee's outside the door. I'll meet you downstairs.
Thank you, sir.
Call me sir.
Dev comes down all blushing and all happy.
Was coffee the only thing you delivered up there?
Don't be gross. You and Callista.
Yeah, what
do
happened
that
to our
anyway.
all day thing?
Well, we've got time before Miles gets down.
I don't want to rush it. It's not fun.
That's fair.
Who's we?
What?
I just Argos is still in the room and would have said, "Who's we?"
Right.
You and me, Argos.
I don't know if Argos can handle you, Callista.
Please.
Fair. Touche.
So, question: are we gonna dolphin taxi, or do we want to get an actual boat?
It's not like on an island, is it? Or is it like on a peninsula?
It's an island.
It is on an island.
It's a fjord.
It's an isthmus.
I can, before we leave, though, I can cast water breathing on everyone, so we can be good in that regard.
Mhm.
But I'm pretty fast as a dolphin.
Yeah, I mean, if you feel safe enough to do
I
dolphin
have to
taxi,
join a team or I'll get an F that will haunt me for the rest
you
of my
want to live your best life. What is that sound?
Second grade gym
Melis is
Melis.
rearranging.
lifetime of
You put the rumor on.
monster case I
Okay, cool.
sends you to a lifetime of horror.
So once everybody's downstairs, I will ritual cast water breathing. Callista, are you coming?
On Monster Island.
Um,
Don't worry, it's just a name.
I can come to the Silent Grove, but I'll
There was just a
try to take care of some chores
What he
while
meant is that
you guys
Monster
do this
Island
one.
is actually a peninsula.
Yeah. While everyone's preparing, like, would I have like enough time to like kind of make a regular healing potion for my herbs and everything?
You can certainly try.
Okay. Well, I have components to make 2 regulars, so roll
there,
for
okay.
1. All right.
That's full of pasta.
22.
Yep, you make one.
All right, so let me mark that. Healing. Whoop. And then 1 more. 27?
Cool. Yeah, it takes you about an hour to make the 2.
Okay. And
Goldson, can I pay you for one of those? Or can I get a healing potion?
Friends don't need to pay me anything. I just give you 1 potion.
They charge you double.
But friends are charged double.
Warforged, never forget a debt.
Warforges never forget a debt.
You guys, Jalen does their ritual casting water breathing. You guys get ready. You head out.
I'm good.
Ready.
Cool.
Ready.
Cool.
Ready, Freddy.
I'm gonna go
Ready.
bathroom.
So, how's everyone?
My life's great.
Oh.
Is that in game?
Oh.
Or... I don't know where the game stops and my real life begins at this point.
I mean, just like when you were like describing, like when you were in like Peregrine, it just it really does like sound like you're like on drugs and everything. Yeah, I went to this like room and I talked to the squirrel and her name is Peaches.
She holds the rank of general.
It's honestly, it had to be the guy who just constantly gets high.
Yeah, that was pretty perfect.
Trust you. Or maybe it was because they knew if you spewed it out to anybody else, you would just be thought like you went on a trip and didn't come back. So how's everybody doing?
We covered that already.
Oh, good.
Quarantine life, though, huh?
I can't complain. Yeah. Playing a lot of video games. I just got back from a family trip. That was pretty fun.
Oh, what? Cool. What from?
Wow.
Went to Paso Robles.
For dildo.
A dodo? What?
Never been. Did you say dildo?
Yes.
I thought Argo said dodo. Yeah, a dodo? Or... no, I hear this.
You know, I don't think
I said, where'd y'all go?
Oh!
More importantly, why was there a rave when we came back?
Argos and I were having a party because quarantine is the best.
Oh, I thought you said teenagers are best. I was like, oh, okay. That makes sense.
Teenagers are best.
I know you put those things there for like better
yeah, maybe I should take it off. Actually, I'll keep it on just to see how, just see what else I can hear.
Dildos? So much
Dildo.
sexualness.
So much sexualness.
I said sexualness, yeah. Because
Oh,
he's just like, what did you say, dildo? No, Argus definitely said dildo. Man, is this still being recorded?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All this is being recorded for posterity, Cammy.
Yep.
Love
I'm
it.
sure half the people I know think that I don't know what a dildo is.
I have
So...
a 2.5-hour long video of us so far.
That sounds
Talking
right.
about dildos. So you guys make your way to the
People are talking.
docks and the beach.
Talking about dildos. Yeah.
You guys, all right? Takes you like 15, 20 minutes.
Talking about dildos.
It's so nice to go out in town without assassins actively trying to stab me.
You need that on a shirt.
Roll a perception check.
No, you're actually dead.
I just imagine all these assassins giving her the thumbs up, like, yeah.
Yeah, they're like,
Roll for 6 cents.
they're pointing to a calendar. They have a day marked. This day, 2 months from now.
Oh yeah, no. Jalen's very aware of that.
Does your calendar also include your death day?
It will when
Hey,
I
you
get
might
to
wanna add that.
The
I
wiki
got 2 months. That's
No
2
birthday,
things.
but death day.
Yep, death day.
I mean, given our line of business, there's an excellent chance she won't even make it to that date. So,
That is also
That sounds like a threat for Mellows.
Always positive.
not gonna lie, that is also crossed Jalen's mind. So
You seem
She
so
wants to
calm
do-
about death. Do you have a backup character by chance?
Jalen's fine. Jalen's good. Jalen's great. Jalen's not drinking herself into an early grave either.
Are
This
you?
is what's known as a sense of foreshortened future.
I think it's called spiraling.
Jalen's fine.
That's a video game with a dragon.
Anywho, Jalen turns into a dolphin
Before or after they get the beer.
after they get in the mirror. I know how this operation works.
Gotcha.
Just On the dot, she turns into a dolphin with everybody standing around her, and she's just flopping.
You have to push her in the water.
I'm not that bad a druid.
I mean, she can breathe air. She's a dolphin. Dolphins are mammals?
Yeah, but I think mammal just means that you reproduce like a mammal.
Yeah, you have.
But dolphins
You
and
also
whales
breathe the
both
air.
need to breathe air. They can only submerge for so long.
Yeah, 'cause they have
Also,
little
fun
feet.
fact, so do electric eels.
Really?
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Learn something every day.
Wait, but they.
And knowing is half the battle.
And now that
Joe.
He's dead. Can't do it anymore.
Wow.
What a waste of a
Just-
name.
Joe.
Dude, my
What a-
dad's name is so, like, we got Joe's Crab Shack, we got Average Joe, you know? He really is just the average Joe. I'm sorry. My dad's
Yo,
name is
Joe.
Joe, and it's funny to me.
All right,
You guys get in the mirror? Dolphin taxi?
dolphin taxi.
Change
Cool.
the subject, please.
Where does Dolphin Jalen go?
To the lighthouse.
Okay. You go into the water. Oh, excuse me. Make your way to the lighthouse. You do see that weird contraption underneath the lighthouse.
Yeah. So I'd want to like pull up once I got closer. Like I'm not heading straight in. Like I want to maybe like circle, see if I hear anything, and then kind of gradually get closer because I want to check out that thing under the lighthouse while I'm still a dolphin.
Make a perception check.
Maybe 18.
18. You don't hear any cries for help or anything like super strange. Except you hear this like underwater, like an underwater sound of like something kind of like sliding open, kind of grinding, like a sound.
Does it sound repetitive or it just happened once?
It happens once, and then about 10 seconds later it goes. Does it again.
Okay, I'm gonna wait another 10 seconds to see if it keeps repeating.
It doesn't repeat again.
Do I notice anything moving from the lighthouse under the water?
I mean, there's some like sea life and stuff down there, but after a few moments,
Melos dies. Best of all possible worlds. I cast water on everyone except Melos.
Right. Which wouldn't even matter because they're in the mirror.
Right,
Well,
but if they come out to fight,
That's true.
She could just open the mirror up and just not close it and stick her hand through and drown us all.
Jeez.
Wow, that just came out of my mouth.
anywho, after a few seconds,
After a few moments, you see that weird thing and everything. You see like the back of it has this like this kind of. It almost reminds you of like a kind of like a windmill, and it starts kind of moving in a circular motion. And you start hearing kind of like the sound of what you'd imagine like gears moving. And then the structure shifts down, and then down a little more, and then starts moving like an underwater kind of metal fish.
is it going anywhere in particular or is it just going down?
It looks like it's going down and like starting to turn and loop around, like it's heading out to the ocean. Make another perception check for me.
Nope, in the box. Yeah, there we go. 28.
You see, as it kind of turns around, there's the front of it has this large kind of window of glass, and you see Weil and Nimmer sitting in like a chair, pulling like levers and piloting it.
I'm gonna follow at a discreet dolphin distance if I can
Okay.
keep up with it.
Make a stealth check. And what is your movement speed?
I don't have it in front of me. I think it was like 50 or 80 or something. It's in Volos.
It's in Volos. Gotcha. I have Volos. What is it, Dolphin?
Yes. Stealth.
60.
Yeah, right. That's a 12.
Okay.
12 stealth.
12?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Let me see how fast this thing... Okay, you're able to keep up with it. How long do you plan on following it for? Also, how long can you stay in wild shape?
3 hours right now.
Okay.
How long has it been so far?
I mean, that's been like 20 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, let me just double check.
We'll say a half hour, make it easier to count.
Number of hours, yeah, 3 hours.
Okay.
I'd say I'd give it like 20 minutes, and if I could not discern some sort of objective in the distance.
Dolphins have dark vision. What is their... They have blind sight, so okay.
Echolocation, baby.
Dolphin can only hold its breath for 20 minutes. But, I mean, you got water breathing on you, don't you?
Technically, I also breathe water.
Technically, yeah, you also breathe.
This is a weird thing that I looked this up. I do keep my water breathing because I was really worried about. When I was stuck in the bag in a cat, I was gaming all kinds of situations, including what if they tried to drown me as a cat.
Oh.
And I can breathe as a cat, so.
Gotcha. Cool. Alright. Yeah, you, 20 minutes goes by. This mechanism keeps going farther out and down as it starts getting dark. You see like a light go on from the front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of shining the way a little bit, but it looks like it's just going further down and further away.
I go back to the lighthouse.
Okay. You see it keep going, and you decide to turn back around. You head back towards the lighthouse. Cool.
I'm gonna go to where the ship device thing was. Does there appear to be any kind of entry there or anything else?
It does look like you get to it, there's like this small tube that goes out a couple feet it's like about 4 feet in diameter. It looks like it kind of looks like a door. Like it looks like it's got like 2 pieces that go up and then close down.
Got it. Does there appear to be a mechanism on this side to open it?
There's not.
Okay. Then I'm gonna swim up to the surface and.
Okay.
I guess first can I see anything still of the dolphin on the shore? Like around the lighthouse? Does it appear empty? Is there anyone around?
Make another perception check for me.
21.
21. You don't see anyone on like it doesn't seem like anybody is on the island of the lighthouse at the moment that you are aware of. Like definitely, I mean, it'd be hard to see the coast, but it'd be small, yeah. But the island seems fine.
Then I will swim to the lighthouse, keeping an eye out for anything weird, and then once I'm like getting uncomfortable for a dolphin, I would drop form.
Cool.
To Janaki.
Cool.
And climb up on, I guess, whatever approach seems like. How big is this island relative to the lighthouse?
I would say the island is probably maybe like 100 feet in
Mhm.
diameter. It does have like a small little dock and a very tiny like you can walk on from the ocean. Like it does have like a small little beach head
Mhm.
by the dock, but there's also like towards the backside closer to town there it is like rock wall going down.
Gotcha.
Like the side going west is kind of slopes into sand.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's about 100 feet in diameter. The lighthouse is probably like 40 feet.
Okay. 40 feet like diameter.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Like a 40 by 40 square, roughly. Give or
Okay.
take certain.
Then I guess I would go. I would try to swim up toward the dock if there's any like kind of obstructions I could use to kind of come up more stealthily than just walking up on the beach.
Sure. There's like little rocks and stuff. You can make a stealth check.
18.
18. Yeah, you kind of go by the dock. You kind of. Oh, excuse me. You get up and you're kind of underneath the dock, and you kind of come around and climb on top of it. There's some barrels there. You kind of hide behind them. There's some rocks and bushes to the side of you that you could probably hide in or around.
Yeah, but it looks like there's a place that's a little more obscured that I could unload 6 or 7 people, however many I've got in that mirror.
Yeah. Across from you, about like 40 feet, is like a tree line. There's a couple trees. There's like 4 or 5 of them.
Okay.
And a large group. Could probably make it over there.
I will make a run for it.
Sure.
Keeping an eye out for, again, any weirdness.
Sure. Make it over there.
And then I will take the mirror out and tell everybody to come out. Well, Wylam just left in a strange underwater ship, for lack of a better word.
So it's a ship that goes underwater.
Yes. I've never.
Capsized?
It somehow was built to exist. It moved underwater. It looked like a mechanical fish. It was odd. But I figured I kept up them a little bit, but I also figured it might give us time to check out the lighthouse maybe without anyone around while we figure out what the heck's happening.
Interesting kind of ship.
I don't know if you can call it a ship.
Yeah, I don't know.
Underwater boat. A U-boat, if you will.
Well, we can sit here and debate the semantics of this thing, or we can actually go look at the lighthouse.
Let's go look at the lighthouse.
I'm with that
Do we
plan.
just want to walk up?
Sure.
I mean, if
that
no
was
one's
that
there,
was a question for the group. I have no idea if anyone else mans this place with him.
No, you know that. Yeah, Wylam mans it himself.
Okay.
The lighthouse is about like 220 feet high.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the tallest structures in Novi'luma.
I'm about to say that's a pretty tall lighthouse.
It is really tall, yeah. It's Wylam has been the light keeper since it was built, a little over like 150 years ago. It's made from mostly stone that was mined from the Betrayer's Mountain to the south of you guys, and some wood from the Silent Grove. It's got this navy blue like paint on it, and it's topped with like metal shingles that kind of like make a song when the wind blows.
Is he a gnome?
Yes,
Sick, bro.
he's an old fucking gnome.
do
Old
we
fucking gnome?
know anything about him?
I know some of you guys do.
I know a little bit. Hang on.
I know he comes to the bookstore every once in a while.
I've never heard of him.
The notes that you sent me are Lighthouse Keeper and Grump.
Yeah.
I have that. I know that he's in his mid 400s. And he's kind of paranoid. And
No,
one other
How
thing.
paranoid.
He doesn't like being taken advantage of. He's always looking for an ulterior motive kind of thing.
What's his
But not
name?
paranoid enough to set traps like the councilman was.
I wouldn't rule it out.
What's the lighthouse keeper's name, y'all?
Wylam Nimmer?
Lighthouse keeper, Antigrump, hunched over, grumbles to himself, perpetually annoyed, paranoid of being taken advantage, rarely leaves the lighthouse, especially not for long periods of time, aged mid-400s, comes into the bookstore.
I like the Hazelton dossier on him.
He only gets books that are involved the sea in some way, especially if it's about mermaids, sea monsters, and sunken treasures.
Interesting.
Well, we should probably proceed with caution then, but I'm all
Proceed with
for...
caution. I mean, assuming that Wylam's the only one that runs it, so unless he's picked up a friend at some point, we should be able to let ourselves in.
Well, let's get going if he doesn't like to be away for long.
Let's do it.
Let's approach with caution.
We approach with caution.
Roll
You
for
guys want to
con.
knock?
Nah, just burst through the door. I believe it's called Sunbolt. Le Sunbolt.
I mean, if we can not leave evidence that we
Yes.
were here, just in case this is nothing,
I
that
lower
would be
my arms.
nice. Yeah.
Joking, but okay.
Gold Sun.
Oh, yeah, no,
I'm
that
Goat
was
Son.
a joke. A joke. Extreme joke.
All
Funny.
right.
Oh.
We go up to the lighthouse.
You go up to the lighthouse.
Marching in place. Jalen, it's this way.
She does like an about face. Marching bands her way up there.
Your rummy is showing.
I'm the monsters in Hercules that are all, we will destroy Zeus! And Hades goes, it's Olympus is that way.
Destroyers!
No, God.
Anyway, lighthouse.
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 We go to it.
You go to it.
Does it blow up?
No.
Cool. Is there a door?
Is
Yes.
it locked?
Well, I don't know.
Jalen tries the door handle.
It's locked.
Okay.
Obviously. Who doesn't lock their door?
I don't know. Non-paranoid? I don't know.
Did we lock Audrey-Mare?
That's a good question. Hey, you've got an alarm system, though. Nothing can go wrong.
Has it stopped? Has it worked once?
No. Not once. Not even once.
You know, it's there for peace of mind.
Is it though?
I can't help it that everybody who wants to get into our house can teleport. That's just unfortunate.
It's like
Maybe you guys outlawed magic, teleporting wouldn't be a thing.
I mean... Nope. Alright. Are there windows on this bottom floor?
Yeah,
What's the
the like bottom floor kind of like the first floor kind of is like looks more house-like. Like the tower starts kind of like the second floor going upwards. This is like a normal kind of square. It has like a angled roof. There's some windows. If you look into the window, the curtain is like half open. It kind of looks like a little like living room in the front area.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a place for a boat to be docked? Like that goes back and forth between the harbor?
Is this
Yeah, it was
Hazel
like-
or Kim?
This is Cameron.
Yeah,
Hi,
there's a.
nice to meet you. What's your name?
I was gonna be mean, but I decided not to be mean.
Oh, but I decided to be mean.
Okay.
There was a dock that we came up next to.
Okay. So is there a boat there? Or is it
There-
gone? Or have
there's
you
no
already
boat
gone
in it.
through this?
No, she didn't ask for a boat, but there's no boat there.
So there's no boat?
No.
Okay. So
So,
he's not here?
we established that because he was in the underwater boat that disappeared. We had a 5-minute conversation about what the underwater boat was called.
Hey, so I'm only half paying attention, and I know this.
So, okay, we're just gonna blame this on Cameron. So Hazel's integrity is kind of intact. This was all out of game.
Okay.
Catching up.
Yep. All right.
You all listen.
Will you though? I assume the window is also locked.
It doesn't look like it opens.
Okay. Well, unless anybody has a non-destructive way to get in, I can get in.
All my ways
Here.
are destructive.
Don't you also Misty Step, Melos?
This my what?
Misty Step.
What now?
Yeah, fine. I will Misty Step inside.
Poof. You're inside the lighthouse. Yeah, you look like you're in like a living room. There's a couch, like a coffee table.
Did we Misty Mirror?
Okay.
Mist taxi?
Yeah, Misty Mirror.
Okay. All right. Was that what you wanted to retcon, or do you want to do something else?
Yeah, that was what I wanted to retcon. I wanted to
Okay, yeah.
get everyone inside
in the
with me.
mirror. I mean, you could just Misty Mirror then unlock the door.
I could, but that's 5 seconds of me getting to the door.
Sure.
Okay, I let
Just
them
get
out.
annihilated. Those 5 seconds, every trap activates.
Like, we all have
Struck
to go
sequence.
through the mirror hole,
Okay, well, you
You guys all go in the mirror.
Misty
Misty
Step.
steps.
Let you out
All
of the
the
mirror.
furniture in here is like a little bit smaller than like normal. It's like 30% smaller.
Do I hear anything? See anything weird?
Make a perception check.
28.
See why we couldn't have just left a note.
There's a little like the building itself is
Leaning.
loud because it's old. It creaks and makes noises, but nothing bizarre is you hear. Like you kind of expect it from this lighthouse. Like you hear faint kind of like kind of singing from the shingles on the top of the lighthouse.
Cool.
Matt, can I do a history check for the lighthouse just to see what I know?
Sure.
Or would it be a banana check?
It'd be a history.
History.
I mean, you could try to make an Arcana check if you want.
A banana or a history?
A better result with history, probably.
Okay, cool.
But if you want to make a different check, that's totally fine.
21.
Anyone? So the lighthouse is like roughly 150 years old, give or take a few. It's kind of hard. It was Wylam was the one that like spearheaded the project. He like funded it and got the people to build it, and then took over the job as lighthouse keeper. And it's been really kind of standing ever since.
There's no like previous history of like magicalness or people that lived here or.
No, Wylam's the only one that's been the lighthouse keeper. There was no lighthouse before he came here. The town wasn't really doing like trade with other places that early on, and they're kind of just getting settled in. I think it took them like 4 years to make the lighthouse or something.
Got it.
There was some delays, perhaps, with the Silent Grove. People were kind of they were learning about what was going on with that place, and that delayed wood to be brought in, but like nothing abnormal with the building itself.
Nice.
While people are getting out of the mirror, can I look around to see if there's any like stairs leading to like a basement or down or anything?
Sure. Make a investigation check.
I'm so good at those.
That was a really weird sound. Was
that
it
a
just
1?
me?
That was a 1.
Like,
That was a nat 1?
That was a nat 1.
Oh man.
Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay. So you go investigating around. The decor of this place is very like what you would imagine from like a fisherman's town. Like it's got very nautical decor and stuff. Like there is a ship's steering wheel on the wall. There are like ship flags. There's like fish that are nailed to little boards.
The talking fish that
Well, they're not
like,
talking
goes
'cause they're
out and
dead.
sings.
Yeah,
there-
but
yeah,
not
there
yet.
is.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it.
But Jalen, as you go investigating for a for a basement, it's not that hard. You find a door that's like right off like the living room, in between like the living room, and it looks like kind of the kitchen that leads to like the back. There is like a 5-foot gap, kind of like a small little hallway, and to the left is a door. And as you open it, you see there are stairs going down to the basement.
There we go.
And as you open it, there's you hear like a deet, 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 and then these like beams of light just kind of shoot up in the middle of the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 4 of them going up, and then like 6 of them going across downwards. This like reddish light that goes across,
Mm-hmm.
and you see these little like holes in the doorway where these lights seem to be emanating from. And that's it.
Guys, I think I tripped the alarm.
There's an alarm?
Well,
Is-
I just gesture at the beams of light.
Where are you? Because wait.
So you guys were like all in the living room.
Yeah.
She is at the like right outside the living room. There's at the end of the living room to the east. There's a 5-foot hallway that leads to the kitchen, and in that 5-foot hallway, the door on the left, so the north-facing door, goes down to the basement.
And traps have been triggered.
Yes.
Something got triggered. Hey, Melis, come stick your face in this.
No, it's okay.
Hard pass on that one.
Oh, I suppose our job is done.
Hang on, what do I have?
So back in the mirror.
Well,
Mirror and slide it
it
across the
was
ground.
like an hour out, so we've got some time.
Can I pull out my?
Where are my javelins when I need them?
Yeah.
I'll go outside. I'll like unlock the front door and grab a rock or something, and then kind of come back in, and unless anyone stops me, kind of toss it through the beams of light.
You unlock the front door and open it, and you hear a ding, 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 and then.
Okay, yep.
So we turned it on, but it was off.
We got around the alarm because we Misty stepped in, and then we unlocked the door and triggered it.
Oops.
You guys are not good at this.
I mean,
I like how Argos is like, you guys are bad at this, even though I've been there long enough that it's also me.
You had a chance to stop us.
They said
Said
no.
me.
You guys. Sorry, I heard you guys.
I think by now we have established that if there is an alarm, Jalen will find it and trigger it.
Yeah,
That-
Jalen's fault.
Yep. Well, so you can't. Alright, I'm gonna pull out that terrible shitty dagger that I got and poke it through the lasers to see if it does anything.
We're acting extremely calm for an alarm that literally is going off, blaring in our ears.
So you
We're just
haven't
like,
touched the lasers?
I have not touched the lasers, but
You're
I have.
having the dagger touch it.
Yes.
How much time is there between? Like, do I have time to cast resistance on her?
I mean, I've been standing around for a second, so yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna wait for Deb to bring back the rock.
I will do that
Thank you.
if
Is
I
that,
see her pull up if I see this intention.
Sure. Is that resistance is touch, right?
Yeah, it's touch.
Wait, am I cut off from everybody where I am, or
No.
Okay. However, I think Argos
Make
is not
a
in hand.
dex save, Argos.
He's great at those. Look at his reaction.
I'm actually pretty good at them. That one is a 14.
A 14. Oh, sorry, I should have got my dice first.
Oh no, I was the first one to take damage in this disaster.
You take 17 points
Oh shit.
of... Shit, what kind of damage would it be? I guess I didn't think about that. I think it'd be...
Laser damage.
Trap
Where
damage.
is where is this damage coming from?
You
Where-
put the dagger in, and the light kind of reflects off the metal and pings at Argos and blasts him, and you do 17 points of force damage to him.
Oh,
So,
don't
Oops.
Worst.
do that.
This
Oh, Jalen, why don't you
Yes.
use your magic mirror and perhaps you could just teleport through that?
Yeah, nope, that's a plan. That's another spell I'm gonna burn, but if we're good and out of time, we need to book it. But also, Argos had a question?
Oh no, the magic mirror
yeah,
where we
this is a
do the
magical.
taxi. Like the mirror itself. Things can go through it, right? So can it not be the same with this beam of light?
But there's like 16 of them.
Ah.
Argos?
Yes, this is a magical trap.
You make a Arcana check for me.
Oh, I'm gonna
This
pull
is a
out,
mechanical question.
Oh, it's
I'll pull out,
well,
yeah.
it's both magical and technological in a way. It's kind of a combination.
Okay. I asked because I have advantage on saves against spells.
Ah, no, it's not a spell. It's not a spell.
Okay, then
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Basically, like a laser doorway has come up, and will disintegrate you. You think if you go through?
Okay, so these things are all like spaced about an inch apart vertically.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
goes down horizontally as well.
Okay.
I want to pull out Dr. Tesla's notes, and then I want to find something that's like similar to like the trap that we're facing, and see if there's like a way to disable it or.
How long are you going to spend on that? Because we're on a clock.
How long do we have? Or-
I'm guessing half an hour to 45 minutes, maybe an hour tops.
Give me 5 minutes. Yeah. Then
Is there
I'll
a
use
kitchen, Matt?
Yeah. The kitchen is through that 5-foot hallway. It's a small little kitchen. There's 2 chairs at it. I mean, it only looks like one's kind of really used.
Is this blocked by the lasers?
No, you can go through.
Okay.
The going to the basement's blocked.
Okay, can I?
Sorry.
I want to go in there and I want to see if I can grab some big silver tray or something like that.
Okay, make an investigation check. Make a investigation check as well. Gold. So,
all right. Okay, 12 for me.
Gotcha.
13.
13. Mellows. You don't find any like big silver tray. You do find like some pewter like plates and stuff, and like cups, but nothing's really fancy here. There's a lot of like wooden mugs. It's
Okay.
more like some pewter stuff. It's pretty cheap, old looking stuff. It really only looks like there's like one, maybe there's like one set. Like he's got enough for like one person.
I don't suppose he has a large decorative mirror somewhere on the wall.
Make another investigation check. And after 5 minutes, Goldson, you don't find anything about a trap that's similar.
7.
7. You don't see a large decorative mirror anywhere. You see some nautical flags. You see the kind of side, like the ships that have like their names on it. It looks like that was kind of like places like a support beam. Nothing mirrorish. See an anchor lying around.
What's the? Can we get up to the lighthouse? Top of the lighthouse?
Probably the stairs are like right there. They go up normal and then curve, and then looks like they probably spiral.
Watch for more light beamy things.
Yeah, I'll go checking for traps. I'll go up.
Sure.
Up there.
I'll help.
Make a perception check.
Nice. That's dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Okay. You make your way all the way up there. It doesn't seem to be any traps along the way as you go up about 210 feet up the stairs. It's also pretty exhausting because it's like 20 stories you're walking.
Do I have a point of exhaustion now?
No.
So that's going to
you know,
take some time.
But you get the sense that you're pretty sure that the door to the going up is trapped. You think the same thing will probably happen. If you open it.
Wait, like the door at the base or the door at the top?
The door at the top. There's no door at the base.
Got it.
Is there any... Either do I remember on the one from the first floor or this one, is there any, like, source where the light's coming from that's visible?
You were able to see kind of from like where, you know, like the door, like where the door is normally when it's closed. When you open it, you see little circles going up. So it looks like it's probably sides of that.
How long is Dev gone for? Like, how long would that have taken? Like,
20 floors, probably like 5 minutes.
okay. So, guys, we can just taxi. There's enough. I can either Misty Step or I can Wild Shape through this. But we got a clock here.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should get out of here.
Which one's easier on you?
I'll be out of Wild Shape. It's a second level spell to Misty Step. I can Misty Step.
Okay.
I'll come back down when I see that the door is likely trapped.
Okay. Come back down.
I'll throw people in the mirror and Misty Step past the.
Throw people in the
Before I Misty Step, can I see further down the hallway? Are there more of these circles in the wall anywhere?
Like down the basement?
Down the stairs. Like, am I gonna port into another set of laser beams?
Make a perception check at disadvantage. You don't have dark vision. Everybody else does.
goggles. Get the damn goggles.
What?
I got a 13, and then I got a 1.
You're trying to like perceive if there's more down there, and you don't realize you're kind of like inching closer until you feel a little burning sensation. Make a dex save for me.
Cool, and while I do that...
Did that casting take?
The resistance, yeah.
But that would have... I mean, we've been down here for a while. It's 1 minute, right?
Yeah, how long is it? Just a minute?
Yeah, it's just a minute.
Oh, yeah, you casted it back when she hit you. So.
Does have 14 on the dex save?
14? Okay.
Yep.
Dude, somebody's playing the guitar. Sorry.
You take 22 points of force damage.
Cool, 22.
Guitar. He's my new neighbor.
Can I, since I'm already, like, am being hit by it, can I just roll through it? Like...
Sure.
Would that make... Wait. While Jalen is in the middle of this moment, is she, like, through it where she's just, like, would be at a point where she would go, fuck it, the damage is already done? Or, like...
You're pretty sure it's gonna hurt more if you keep going.
That's the sound she makes when she gets hit.
No, I will Misty Step.
Gotcha. You Misty Step down the stairs. Poof. You kind of, like, kind of gauge it, and you kind of, like, didn't see the last step, and you, because it's, like, down, and you kind of, like, like kind of catch in the end and kind of trip and kind of just like slam against the wall. It is pitch black down here.
I pull out my dark vision. Actually, no. Do I want to? Yeah, we're not going to be here that long. I will drink one of my potions of dark vision.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Cool. You.
Do I see a light switch or anything?
Sorry, was that?
So, do I see a light switch or anything now that I can kind of see? Or what do I see?
Make a perception check first, I guess.
God damn! You are going to get banned. 12.
12. So what you see when you come down, there's like 4 more steps going down. It kind of goes down and then turns for like a little small amount. It opens up to this. It kind of looks like a cavern, and you see in sort of taking up a large chunk of it, about a 30-foot diameter. You see like a large pool of water.
Mm-hmm.
And then around you see to the left, you see a large like table that has some straps to it, like restraint straps.
I mean,
and you also
he's into some kinky stuff. That's not good.
There's a little alcove and there's like books and stuff, and there also looks like there is a kind of weird like not like a actual conch shell, but like carved out of stone, a clam, like a giant clam shell. Like it's carved out of stone, and it kind of has. It's kind of like placed. It looks like it's placed on a stone altar.
Do I
And
recognize?
inside is this like red like gem that looks like a pearl sitting in like a large clam.
Do I recognize anything about this shell altar thing?
Make an for me.
Arcana?
Yeah.
Okay. This is your last chance. Arcana is that number? 17.
17. It's hard to really say. This obviously looks like some sort of altar to something. But it definitely doesn't look religious. It looks like some magical altar to, I don't know, your best guess is probably some sea creature. That's
Sea creature?
what? Probably something that lives in the ocean, like why it's
Right.
clam shaped and stuff. That just makes sense. And it gives off this kind of like this aquatic vibe. I feel like this aquatic kind of magical.
Are there any more traps on the 4 stairs left in my landing?
You don't see any traps here. You do notice that the pool of water looks like it has those same traps. Like around the rim of the like pool of water looks like there's like traps. Like it looks like you see the little holes that like those.
Right. So if when they went off, would they be vertical or would it be like horizontal covering the pool?
They would cover the pool.
Cool. I'm gonna go down the stairs and let everybody out and cautiously go over to the pool.
Cool.
Do I see anything inside the pool?
Make a perception check.
Be careful, Jalen.
Yep.
Those waters are not exactly.
I am calm under pressure. 23.
23. I've been creating your other one.
I was waiting for it, man.
You see bones down there, as well as what looks like a door.
Does it look?
It looks similar to the circular door of the thing.
Do the bones look like something?
It looks like it
ate
goes
them?
about like 20 feet deep.
Is it other than that one door? Is there any like alcoves or anything, or is it straight wall?
Straight wall. It's just like a straight kind of like pool of water that goes down.
And the bones, do they look like something ate them, or they just decomposed down there?
You can make a medicine check if you want.
I am great at those. Actually, I'm decent at medicine. When does that happen? You're done. You're done. You are banned.
Oh, what?
Yep. Where's my backup dice? Hang on, I'm taking my headphones out. Ugh. Backup dice are in play.
That was 3 natural ones.
3 or 4. Enough that Jalen's dice is sitting this out.
Wow.
Alright, how much damage do I take from falling into the pool?
You don't take any damage from falling in, but you've fallen, and as you fall in, you guys all hear a beep, 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 and then boom. The pool has the lasers above it. You're able to get a better look, though, at the creatures. None of them have legs. They have kind of like the ends of like a fish.
Yep.
And you guys see that Jalen's trapped in a pool of water.
For clarity, is this like flush with the water? Is there any kind of clearance?
There's like maybe 6 inches.
Okay. So I will poke my head back out without hitting the stupid things as much as I can.
Sure.
There's like mer people corpses down here. Also, I fell in. Sorry.
Yes, I can see that.
How do we get you out?
Well, I'll Misty Step, but I'm just gonna do a quick pass while I'm down here. Why don't you guys look around up there?
Stay safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the first half of that question?
There's mer people bones down here. Is that what the?
Yeah, it's the same. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, there's mer people bones? Question mark.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm going to just, I guess, double check. Is there anything else down here of note while I'm stuck here?
Make an investigation check.
Baby merfolk bones.
Investigation is a +3, dirty 20.
Nothing else.
Okay.
Just folk bones of merfolk. You're pretty sure they're all female. You get that sense.
Can I can I assess? You said there's like a table with like restraints or something.
Yeah.
Have those been used recently?
Make an investigation check for me.
And if there's any like sign of force, someone breaking out or something. That's an 11.
11. It's hard to tell if it's been used recently. You do see that the table is very like water damaged. Like it looks like whatever has been placed here is usually like it seems like it gets a lot of water on it. And the bands, they look like they're very high quality, but they definitely look worn. Not like they're about to break or anything, but they have seen a lot of use. It's hard to tell if it was recent though.
Can I weaken the binds?
Sure. How would you weaken the binds?
I'd probably saw a bit of the way through at the base of like however it's connected to the wall or whatever
It's
apparatus
to the table. Okay.
On the backside, I'll see if I can get like basically if I can kind of halfway saw through one of those on the backside.
Make a sleight of hand check for me.
Ooh. Nope. That was not a good one. That was 6.
6. It's hard to get a good angle on it because they are pretty small and tight. You're not really. You think maybe you might have been able to cut through it a bit. It's hard to tell.
Hmm.
Who knows? Maybe you weakened them.
Can I poke my head back out and go, can you guys see if there's like a switch or anything before I burn another
Yeah.
spell?
Yeah. While they're doing that, I'm trying to look for a switch to disable
Okay.
that trap.
Make an investigation check.
I don't
Right.
think a Nintendo is in this universe.
Can I help Boltzon with that?
Ah, dang.
Go to get
Oh.
advantage.
Yay, advantage. Because the first one was really bad. Oh, better, yes. 23.
23, not bad. Yeah. You see
Thanks, Argos.
on the wall to the right of the stairs, there is a panel that has 2 buttons on it.
Okay. See, does one of them like look like it's like on? Like there's like a sort of like a light LED, or
No, it's just 2 buttons.
does it say on and off?
It does not say on or off.
Oh yeah, I pushed the one on the left, I suppose. Yeah.
No, it's vertical, like up and down.
Oh, vertical. Okay. I just go start from the top. Just the top one first.
Push the top one, nothing happens.
Then the bottom one.
Press the bottom one, the laser beams disappear. Like,
Woo! I clamber out.
woo!
Yeah. Also, like throw like a piece of rope at her to like help her out. So.
I mean, it's not that. It's like she can. It's like a pool.
Oh, okay.
Just, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
So, I know we were gonna, like, get in and out, but I'm kind of feeling like I need to have a talk with Wylam.
Yes, especially when you found these remains of the mer people.
I think we're jumping to conclusions here. Maybe these were evil merfolk. We don't know these things.
I'm just staring at Mello. Can I, from this setup, me with all of my infinite scientific knowledge and intelligence, glean any idea of what was happening down here?
Sure. Either probably Arcana or Religion.
I suck at religion, so Arcana. In 16.
16. There's a lot of things that could possibly be going on. Wylam could just be like a sociopath that's just killing mer people for some reason. Could have an obsession with it. You think with the altar, maybe some sort of magic ritual or something? It could be like a religious thing that you don't know because you're not really religious. I mean, there's a slim chance that Melos is right, and they could just be evil mer people. But we don't want to. We don't want to entertain that thought because that would be correct. It's hard to tell exactly what it would be for.
Oh yeah.
Can I take a moment?
Matt, oh, go ahead, Melos.
Okay, I was gonna say, can I take a moment to just kind of offhandedly ask the Red Mother what she thinks of the altar?
Sure. Cool. Where is your attention?
That gift goes places.
Yeah, she's so funny.
Honestly,
She
me.
has no game.
I know. I like how she's
I'm
like,
just looking at it right now.
this
She's
feels
gotta
funny.
think about it first.
Yeah, I bet it looks
Then
funny
she's gotta
too.
go in.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Get up.
And the boy just like squints. It's like, ah.
Man, Mellis and Red Mother are having a
Sorry.
little dialogue.
The Red Mother rolled a natural 20.
Oh, damn. Go, Red Mother, go.
I was gonna say either Matt's frozen or he's having a inner battle.
I just like to imagine Matt never took typing classes and he's just hunting and pecking the keys one
I
by
did
one.
take typing classes.
How good were you at those typing classes?
I hated them, but I hated them and thought it was stupid, but I'm glad I took them.
Dude, I learned typing from SpongeBob SquarePants. It was
I did Mavis speaking.
Yeah,
like,
maybe
you know, all
speaking.
the 90s, 2000s kids did. And I also had a Lion King typing game.
that sounds amazing. No,
Yeah.
mine
Oh,
was
nice.
annoying because it was like SpongeBob keep saying like, "You can do this. I
See,
believe you."
The Lion King game was great until you got to the part where it was trying to teach you about speed. And so it was a hyena chase, and if you did not type quickly enough, you got eaten by hyenas.
Mine was just a typing quest.
Using fear as a motivation. Great. That's awesome.
Like you had to be like Mr. Krabs, Patrick, the flatfish, and there was also like you had to dress Patrick, and that was one of the things you had to fix his brain. Gosh, what were some of the mini games? Oh yeah, like guitar. It was really weird.
In The Lion King,
You're
did you
like
have to type out like "Dad?" ... Question mark. Dad?
And then, no.
Yeah, no.
Just to really make sure you know where that O button is.
Use all your fingers to hit the O button.
Does anybody else do anything?
Oh yeah.
So
I jump in the pool.
Okay.
Yeah, I jump in the pool and then I try to like find like pretty much like the skull and see if I can like nab that.
Sure.
Screw it,
Okay,
I'm gonna...
then, yeah, take the skull and then
Go ahead, Golden.
Huh?
Go ahead.
oh yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, I just like pretty much like take the skull and then just like, or like at least like one that with like a functional mouth on it, and then just put it in my bag.
Cool.
Can I run a detect magic, please?
Sure. You run Detect Magic, do a once over of it. The altar radiates magic. I want to say it is. Transmutation. Yeah. The restraints on the table are also magical. They transmutation as well.
And transmutation is turning one thing into another kind of deal?
Basically, yeah, in the simplest terms. I don't know, we have a transmutation wizard, don't we?
2 of them.
Nope, not this group.
He still knows how transmutation works. I have no idea.
The man. Okay, restraints also.
And I guess yeah, like the traps would kind of light up
Mm-hmm.
in an evocation sort of way, but it's weird. It's like some sort of mechanical thing is triggering this like evocation, like this arcane force to shoot out.
Welcome to Mario Teaches Typing!
That's really it. I mean, then the rest of the party.
Right.
On your mark,
So
get set, go!
I'm staying to have a chat with Wylam. If you guys want to Peace out. Be my guest. But I
Stay with
can't
you as well.
walk away from this without knowing what the hell is going on.
I'll stay with you just to make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are
Thank
some
you.
questions that need answered.
Cool. I'm gonna hop up on that stupid table and just chill.
Cool. You guys chill. About 20 minutes goes by. You hear this like sound of some you kind of hear like a faint shaking, or you feel a faint shaking. You hear like a sound, and you feel like a thud, as it sounds like some metal scraping together. As something like kind of locks into place, and you hear a whoosh.
I'm gonna use minor illusion to basically put myself behind a fictional wall of some sort. You know, like
Okay.
a false wall.
Sure. And then you see that from the base of the pool, you see it kind of open, and it shuts. Nothing happens, and the door opens. Then the other door goes whoosh, and you see a gnome kind of float out and kind of fly by. When it opened, it looked like it didn't open to the water. It looked like there's like a glass underneath, like a window almost. Like if you're looking down, kind of like a glass bottom boat.
Okay.
So
there's glass now visible, or it closed?
The glass was visible when it opened, and then the
Okay.
bottom closed again.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then a gnome, the other door opens, and you see this old gnome kind of swim out. Kind of comes to the edge, pushes themselves up.
Hi, Wylam.
Excuse me. How did you get into my place?
I think we need to talk, and I pat the table with the restraints I'm currently sitting on.
I don't want to sit on that table. Why do you need to talk with me? We can always talk get you nowhere.
Now seems good.
Oh, it says what's... He seems very confused.
Why are there merpeople bones and something that looks very much like a torture chair table experiment and an evil altar?
Oh, that seems really rude to be very presumptuous about that. I don't come into your home and ask you why there's things where they are. This is my private sanctum.
I heard someone
You should be
calling
able to
for
do
help,
things as I wish.
Wylam.
Sorry, what was that?
I heard somebody calling for help, Wylam.
I mean, that was probably the merpeople. You know?
Okay, explain to me why I'm not concerned about merpeople being dead.
Oh, they're dying for a good cause, you know? I'm sacrificing them so we can keep the waters peaceful and so the town doesn't get destroyed. That's why I built this lighthouse.
What are you sacrificing them to?
I don't really know what she is, but she's some sort of... don't know if she's quite a deity, but she's some sort of really powerful creature down here in these depths.
So what, you feed them to her? You kill them on the altar?
Have you never heard of you heard of Inzu?
I don't know, Matt, have I heard of Inzu?
Probably not. I don't know.
Can I do it?
You can make a Arcana or Nature check.
Come on, Genasi background.
Can I make one too?
Sure.
15 Arcana.
All right, what was that? I kind of broke up in the... Yeah.
Either Arcana or Nature check.
10 Arcana for
You
me.
could, Colton.
Okay,
You could probably
Arcana.
make a History check.
Okay, history. What's the name he revealed? It kind of broke up in
I
between.
will type it.
Enzu. Oh, natural one for me.
Sorry, what did we have for everybody else?
16.
Arcana 10.
It's not worth mentioning.
Okay.
I think it's 18.
18?
Arcana banana. Oh wait, JK 17.
Melis, what do you roll?
This is history.
Or Arcana. No, you would roll either nature or Arcana.
Okay.
Only Colson could.
Probably gonna. I don't think either of those are very good. Let me check. Yeah, they're about the same. I'd probably do Arcana. So
Okay.
let's see. Oh, natural 20.
Oh.
Nice.
So Hazel and Jalen. Jalen, you've heard stories of this being called Inzu. No one's quite sure like what it is specifically. It's kind of like a boogeyman for like the sea. Some sort of like sea creature that has the power to control. It's just like it's if Riken is the god of the sea, like Itzu is like the step below in terms of like power. Hazel, you've read like some like stories about like seafaring adventures and stuff, and a lot of times, there's been ones where people have encountered in like the stories where like the protagonist encounters Inzu and has to like be crafty and clever, sort of like Melos, to kind of get their way out of the mess. Any story where someone's tried to like best Inzu in combat or in terms of like killing it has ended with them dying horrible deaths. Usually it's like a kind of like a what are those stories where you tell children to scare them?
The
Cautionary tale.
Cautionary tales, yeah. Melos. Enzu is part Kraken, part sea elf. And
Interesting.
a meld of both. It's this being that's been around for a long time. This elf, you've read about this elf that once kind of started sacrificing and killing and gaining power and growing, and then was able to make a pact with a kraken and merge with it, and now roams the sea. Trying to create an army, possibly destroy stuff. It's hard to tell what these sort of pseudo deities want to do.
This must be one of the 4 books I read.
Maybe. Get a weird sense that Inzu could be like the Red Mother in some way, like somebody's patron.
I was about to say, of all the books from Ellis to have read, the one about making a bond to get power and whatnot sounds like the one he would have read.
Or would I? It seems like those deals don't usually end up working very well.
You learn from them so that you can.
I get it.
Uh-huh.
These are cautionary tales. I'll do it right.
Okay, are we done here? I was gonna go make some lunch.
So you're rounding up mer people and then killing them on this lovely altar?
When you put it that way, it seems very bad. I don't round them up. I get one at a time, and I don't kill them. I don't. Inzu slowly drains the life from them. She feeds off of them.
And you're
Well,
what?
when you put it like that, it seems fine.
Yeah. Just Inzu's
I mean, in order
errand
to
boy?
save the town, it's something I will do.
These mer people are innocent.
And are we not?
I don't see how we can justify staying alive by murdering innocent people.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Yep, no, I hear it now. I hear it now. I'm gonna watch that back in my brain because Jalen would not have.
Yikes, who's gonna tell her?
Yeah. Does somebody want to let Jalen know?
Yep, completely forgot about that. That was in my head 2 weeks ago, not yesterday. 2 days ago. Okay. No, Jalen would not have forgotten that. Okay, how does Jalen feel about this? Fuck me.
Callista didn't come on this mission.
No. Callista stayed home.
Hey Jay,
You
I can
have
pull you
a
aside.
problem with this, I take it?
I'm not happy about it.
Oh. Well, that's kind of too bad. It's not really something you can do anything about.
Oh no?
Oh.
Jay.
Yes,
Can I talk to you for like
Hazel?
2 seconds? Let me just pull you aside here for 1 second. Excuse us. Sorry, sir. Take a towel or something. You're soaking wet and also kind of stinky. Anyways, Jay. This place saves the town. I'm not saying that I think it's correct. In fact, I think it's terrible, and I had no idea that this was going on. But we have the other thing to address, and we can't take on him alone. This is like a whole system. I know in your head you're thinking to make this stop right now, but we're not going to be able to, because if we do something here, it's going to affect in the entire town. We just need to think this through. We can't act right now.
Wylam, how often are you doing this?
Oh, you mean the mer people?
Uh-huh, you got that thing.
Every couple of weeks. It's just one at a...
Wylan, you're not helping.
I don't seem to understand.
What would Inzu do again if you weren't sacrificing the mer people?
She's told me she would destroy the whole town in a gigantic flood and tidal wave. And then probably eat all of us.
Just leave it be. Trust me, okay? We can address this later, but we got something else to do.
I'm running a little fun on trust for these days, but
You don't have to trust me. You just have to think logically.
I'm getting really hungry, you guys.
fine.
While you guys discuss this, can I just go upstairs and make a sandwich? Do you guys want any sandwiches?
No.
We're
It's
fine.
fish.
Wylam, we'll take this up later.
Alright. He goes upstairs. He kind of hobbles his way up there.
I don't like this.
Nope.
Even a little bit.
I mean, how do we know he's telling the truth? How do we know he's not just saving his ass for some kind of, I don't know, sick experiment?
That is true.
Can I do a post-interview?
How do we know? Well, if we'd done an insight check.
Hind Insight is 2020.
14.
14?
14, yeah.
Across the way.
I mean, he's not really hard to read. He isn't. You were surprised he seemed less grumpy than normal, which, like, from what your knowledge and understanding of him is, he didn't seem as grumpy. He seemed a little more pleasant, which is kind of surprised given the situation. So I don't know if that's shifty, but it sounds like when he was speaking, he seemed relatively truthful. Like, it didn't seem like he was lying to you guys about anything.
I mean, Hazel's right. If he's telling the truth, then we put a wrench in this. Whole town is a swamp tomorrow. Or whenever she decides to get pissed off about it. Sounds like we've got a few weeks until the next one. We can add it to the very lengthy list of deities and or greater beings that we need to figure out what to do with.
Why do people think we can kill greater beings? What is with this damn town?
I mean, this one's on, well, me, but nobody's asking us to defeat this one.
It's true.
We can just walk away and pretend we don't know a thing.
I mean, well, the merfolk are tacitly asking us to defeat this one by existing.
That's fair.
Couldn't we just give up and walk away from the Forgotten, too?
Yeah, but in that case, I think the entire plane of existence is going to get wiped out. So,
Move to another plane, it's fine.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna blink out of here, bitches.
For 6 whole seconds.
It mirrors the material plane, so it's like attached to it, so it wouldn't do anything.
Does sleep dust do anything? Does it bop you to anywhere you can get out of thing? Right?
The Fey Dust puts you in the ethereal plane, too.
Oh, shit. Damn it. Never mind. We're screwed.
So we leave this be for now?
Unless you want to kill another god.
Have we killed any gods?
That's the problem.
Have you killed a god?
Not to my knowledge, although there were several that claimed they were gods. But it's usually just some cult leader. Oh, you can't kill me, I'm the divine, blah, 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 blah.
Gurgle, gurgle. Ew, gross. Oh my gosh.
Well, let's see what we can do, but I fucking hate this.
It's gonna feel like you're doing the wrong thing, but it's the right thing, you guys. I believe.
I kind of like walk closer to the pool and then I just stare intently at it, just all the bones of the mer people.
I'm gonna go.
4 in there.
I'm gonna go upstairs
Okay.
and find Wylam.
He's in the kitchen eating tuna fish sandwich.
I'll bring this up at the next council meeting. We'll discuss it as members.
Thanks, Melos.
I got your back.
Yeah.
When's the next sacrifice?
Ooh, like I said, I do it every 2 weeks, or 3 weeks.
So when was the last
So
one?
twice a month? Was it 3 days ago when you heard the help?
Yeah. thereabouts. So it was Dolphin Taxi Day?
It was 2 days ago.
And you haven't tried looking into alternatives besides perpetuate... God, has this been going on as long as this lighthouse existed?
Well, yeah. That's why I ran into this problem a little over 150 years ago, and this was the solution that they could come up with at the time.
And in 150 years, you haven't looked for an alternative?
Well, I've looked for things that might be able to point to where this Inzu is, or some other way of, I guess some other way of satisfying her, but...
Have you asked any of our mutual friends?
Well, no. This is sort of... This is my job to do. I need to take care of it.
So why did Enzu needs to sacrifice 150 years this being doing before?
I assume probably using some other person to get some sacrifices. We made a pact about that time. We've been helping ever since.
God, that's how many hundreds of people?
I lost track.
Do you know where she holds up?
I have a suspicion. It's really hard to get there. Get to the deepest depths of the ocean is not an easy thing to do. I don't think my little boat can handle the pressure going all the way down there.
Okay. Well, we've...
Jeez.
Is it 26 a year? Yeah, there's 52. No. There's 6 weeks in a month, 12 months.
Right. The calendar is weird.
So
Well,
it's even worse
it's twice.
than that.
It's twice a month.
It's twice a month.
Every 3 weeks. Yeah.
Okay. God. This has to stop, Wylam. There's got to be another way.
Well, if you can find another way, I'd be open to listening. As long as it doesn't.
If Enzu was to die.
Well, I don't know if I want that to happen.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, Inzu is...
If Enzu was killed, or...
Inzu grants me powers as well, so there's a bit of a trade there.
Dev, we're going!
So that's more important than the mer people.
Well, no. The whole reason I did this was to keep the town safe. But then I did a good job, and Inzu rewarded me with a little sample of her powers as well.
But if we were to kill Enzu, would the sacrifice stop?
I mean, why would I sacrifice if there was no Inzu?
We're done here.
I'll walk up the stairs. What's up? What's going on?
We're leaving.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell at Dev to get us back to home. Dev is currently not here.
I assume Dev does it.
Yeah, Dev teleports you guys out.
If he doesn't, though.
It's like, no, we're staying and we're fighting. Oh, shit.
What on earth?
That's coming from my hallway.
Over your hallway? Oh.
Is someone being
What the fuck was that?
I could only hear a very loud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow, baby.
Okay.
Cameron's a robot.
I couldn't tell if it was a scream or a bark.
That was like a
Okay.
Well, no. Okay, were you talking about the screaming or the
I think the screaming. The screaming was what I was.
I thought the
heard the screaming.
was more important to talk about.
Did you
I
hear
like-
about the
Yeah.